Want to win prizes while watching football? Here's how. Football just got a whole lot more exciting with Match Bingo, the game where watching football actually wins you rewards. Here's how it works. Before kickoff, you'll get a Match Bingo card. Instead of numbers, it's filled with all the moments we love and hate. Whether it's yellow cards, corners, offsides, VAR, penalties, even a bit of stoppage time drama. As the game goes on, you'll tick them off one by one. Hit a line, shout bingo, and you're in the running for prizes. More boxes you complete, the bigger chances you got to win. We're talking football merch, matchday gear, vouchers, and loads more. Every game you play gives you another shot at winning. And the best part, it's free to sign up. So that Monday night mid-table clash suddenly has you on the edge of your seat because you just need one more corner to win. Even a goalless draw becomes nail-biting when there's a prize on the line. And the best part of it is free to sign up. Play along, compete with your mates, and win real prizes with Match Bingo. Scan the QR code on the screen and click the link in the description to get started today. Make Match Bingo a win. What's going on, people? It's your boy Tops back again, live for another watch along. It's Manchester City versus Manchester United, the Manchester Derby. Before I get to it, make sure you guys big up Match Bingo for sponsoring this video, man. Click the QR code, scan the QR code, click the description in the link as well. And yeah, man, if you want to be part of Match Bingo, make sure you are ready, willing, and able. All that good stuff, man. But yeah, it should be a good game, obviously, as well. Sad news today about Ricky Hatton, the boxer, RIP. Mayhem in the building already, saying boxer, Manchester City fan, Ricky Hatton, MBE, passes away, 47, RIP. Yeah, RIP to him, man. I did see that he was obviously coming back this year to box. So yeah, very sad news, man. Very sad news. Also, his Manchester City is going to do a tribute for him as well. For the start of the game, he's a massive Manchester City fan, so I think he actually boxed at the Etihad as well. So yeah, man. Scored in 38 games in a row. Obviously on about Liverpool, man. Oh my God, so lucky in the end getting the goal. I don't know what Hannibal was doing. Absolute madness, man. Handball, 2 minutes to go, bro, and you can see the goal like that. Crazy, man. But yeah, Liverpool get away with one, in my opinion. I think they were pretty fortunate to win the game. But hey, yeah, if you can manage to still win games when you're not playing very well while you're out of form, then obviously that's a good thing for them. So yeah, 12 out of 12. 3 points clear of Arsenal. I think Bournemouth, Tottenham, I've got 9 points. Chelsea got 8. So, yeah. And then they've got the obviously the Merseyside Derby, man. So, yeah, if they can just carry on winning every single game, then they'll be I'm sure they'll be kicking into form sooner rather than later. So, yeah, good obviously news for them. Boom, 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 boom. Obviously, yeah, the team lead is already out for Manchester City and Man United as well. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens with that as well. 1-0. Obviously, Mayhem's happy about that. Big up Tom in the building. Says big up Tops. Big up yourself, bro. Hope you're well. You good? All good, brother. All good. Hope you're good yourself, my guy. Hope you're good yourself. Obviously, Sir Alex Ferguson is in the crowd at the Etihad. So, yeah, man, crazy. RIP Ricky Hatton. Yes, RIP Ricky Hatton, indeed. For sure. Big up Time says 3-1 I'm not even sure. I feel like it's going to be a draw, you know. I can't even lie. I feel like it's going to be a draw. Well, I don't even know. Big up Rory Red Road, man. Red RD, my brother, man. What are you telling me, my guy? Hope you're good. Big up, brother. Big up yourself, man. Hope you're good, my guy. Obviously, still buzzing off after that win yesterday, man. 3-0. Eze shining, man. The way he playing very, very well as well. Obviously, Yokra scoring. Zuba Mendy. Oh, my God. What a volley. And what a good header as well, man. So, yeah, man. Big up yourself. He says, first time I've actually had a notification. Bro, YouTube algorithm is moving mad. I don't know if you've suffered it as well because you got your own channel too. Just in terms of like the For You page or the kind of notification page, stuff that I normally watch isn't coming up anymore. Like people are saying that they're not getting notifications like yourself. Yeah, I don't know what's happened with it, man, the last couple of days. It's just kind of gone mad. So, yeah, man, I have to just keep an eye on it for sure, man. But big up yourself for being in the chat. As always, because we need each other, we believe in one another. Obviously, that's the banner around the Etihad. Following obviously the tragic news about Ricky Hatton passing away. I think it was last night they found him, or they found him this morning. So yeah, man. Very sad news for sure. But yeah, maybe Manchester City can use that as motivation to obviously help them win the game. So going to be very interesting, man. But yeah, man, Benjamin Sesko starting, man. People are saying do not let him get to 007, man. I think he's on. This will be 005 or 6. So it's close, man. It's close.
It's close, man. No GA so far. Obviously, this is the first game he started, I think, in the league. Obviously, starting against Grimsby, but yeah, interesting to see actually how he gets on, because obviously this is a player that Arsenal will link with a lot. Obviously, there's Ahmad in the tunnel, scored the winner last season as well. Manchester City, man, they've got a good team out on paper. They've got Rodri, Guardiola, obviously is a big plus, and obviously Donnarumma starting his first ever game for Manchester City in goal. So yeah, and Phil Foden, man, where have you been? Phil Foden, this is your time to shine now again. Like, for example, man, I feel like last season he definitely got away with not having a good season, when if other players had that kind of type of season, they would have been criticised heavily. So yeah, no, it's a Manchester derby, so he's a Manchester lad. So he scored a hat trick in this fixture before when they beat Man United 6-3. So yeah, he's got history, man. So we'll have to wait and see what he does as well. The team's obviously coming out. Big old Red Road says Red Road. Big old Rory says that Liverpool had to be dirty though. They had to score when I was walking in the Everton rains at times. And listen, you know what? I mean, I had the game on, but I wasn't really watching it too tough, if I'm being honest, because even though they didn't play particularly great, you just know they're just going to score, especially after this season. Newcastle, obviously even Arsenal to an extent, all these last-minute goals. Obviously Chiesa as well, 88th minute. They've always scored a last-minute winner in that, the 80-plus minute every single game or later this season. So yeah, I wasn't surprised they managed to get a goal, man. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. The only thing I'll say is that if this obviously continues, the teams that they're playing have to actually capitalize and beat them or take some points off them, innit? Because everyone's just coming out with no points, not even a draw. So yeah, but yeah, obviously the teams are out. Obviously Rodri, I think he's the captain, as well. But yeah, let's have a look at the teams. So it's Donnarumma in goal, brand new goalkeeper, number 25. Trafford's obviously on the bench. Edison's gone to Galatasaray, so he's out there. Diaz and Guardiola as a centre-back pairing. Nico Riley, fullbacks, Kajnov. Bernardo Silva, Rodri, and Renders. Very good midfield on paper. And then, no Marmush or Shirky. So Foden, Doku, and Haaland up front. So we'll have to wait and see if that's good enough, man. We are the Reds. My friend triple captain Mo. Oh, damn. I got 24 points. I'm 4 points off 100. So I need a 0-0. I got done. Yeah, I captained Salah and he got the goal, but I think he got, I don't even know. I'm not even checked, man. I had a poor week this week, to be fair. A lot of 0-0s, a lot of the strikers didn't really do anything for me. I think João Pedro got assists. Obviously, Chris didn't do anything against Arsenal. And then, yeah, I need to take Kudus out, man, because, yeah, he ain't doing anything, man. Just having a look at the Man United team. Obviously, the 5 at the back. Mazraoui, Dogu, Ugarte starting with Fernandes. And then Ahmad is in the normal 10 with Embuemo. And then Sesko leading the line. So let's see what this guy's actually got. Let's see what he's actually got, man. What is he actually made of? Do you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, at the minute, we don't really see it too tough. We don't really see it too tough, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go for a draw still. Tops, can you kick them? By the way, if you go to settings, you can suspend what kicks them. By the way, for 2 accounts, I can't sign in. Yeah, I'll have a look, bro. I'll have a look, man. I'll have a look after the stream, bro. But why did you delete your accounts as well? Why do you keep restarting them? But yeah, obviously the round of applause for Ricky Hatton, RIP. Sudden death this weekend. So yeah, thoughts and prayers go out to his family for sure. A massive Manchester City fan, man, and what a game to obviously honor his memory in a Manchester derby, which is kind of crazy, man. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, it's a good game for everyone involved. So yeah, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, man. Yeah, no, I like this, man. I like a round of applause rather than minute silence, innit? You kind of more celebrating their life rather than rather than it being like a morning of sadness, innit? So, but no, man. We got Chris in the building. Says F Burnley, justice is served. Burnley did nothing. Whole game, we deserve to win. Oh, Chris, man. I mean, I was watching the game on and off, but yeah, I don't think. To be fair, Burnley defended well. That was the game plan, though, innit? They were just going to sit back and just defend. And yeah, if it wasn't for that penalty, then they probably would have done it. But well, you got to obviously defend it till the last minute, man. And Hannibal's mistake allowed you to get the penalty and win the game. But yeah, I don't know how you think about your performances so far. Like the first 4 games, to be fair, you're winning, but yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't think it's sustainable you play like this all season. Obviously, you'll improve, and you've got Isak as well. But yeah, I've not been too impressed. But you beat Arsenal, you beat Newcastle as well, tough games, without playing particularly great. So you can say it's a positive in terms of when you actually go into form, you should be obviously still carry on winning. And obviously now you've had this bad run of form and you're still winning. So, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see what you do for the rest of the season. But yeah, 3 points clear. Everton next, so we'll see how you perform against them. Everton have actually played decently well, apart from the first game this season. So it might actually be a bit more competitive than normal at Anfield anyway. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, man. Like I said, I'm gonna go for a draw. I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw. But yeah, they both need to win the game, really, if I'm being honest. Amarin's under pressure. Man City are actually below Man United. So if Amarin's under pressure, you know what I'm saying? Not saying Pep is, but in terms of where Man City normally want to be, they're nowhere near it. So yeah, hopefully it's a good game, man. I think the last season's game at the Etihad wasn't particularly great, if I remember correctly. So, but we'll see. But yeah, let's see if City got a bit more fire in their belly because of obviously what's happened. Here is Haaland. Oh my God, he only scored in 17 seconds. Oh my Lord. Jesus. That's a warning already. Flipping out. Sleeping at the back by Man United. He's on, I don't know if he's onside. But the keeper's not saving it if it goes into the corner. Is it, bro? Very unlucky, man. Very unlucky. But that's a warning sign already. Why are pundits praising Burnley doing nothing? So baffling Burnley are pathetic. The Championship club flat track bullies. Now, but to be fair, bro, that like if they come out open, you're gonna batter them. You're gonna batter them like 5-0. So that they have to defend in it. The only thing I'd say that they should have done better is when they had the ball in those areas. They lacked a lot of quality themselves in it, which I think is more of a player issue rather than the players they had. I just don't think they're that great, if I'm being honest. But now going into the game, I think everyone thought Liverpool were going to win this like 3-4-0. So I think defensively, I think that in terms of their actual strengths as a team, their defense is their best part of their actual whole squad team in it in terms of how they defended. They kept a lot of clean sheets last year. So no, I think the game plan was fine, to be honest with you. I think just in terms of their execution was a bit going forward. They did nothing like in terms of going forward. But I think again that's more of a quality issue with the players. But now, man, I think I think if they would have tried to play out, you would have just beat them so comfortably, man, because they're not very. It says that when they allow to have space, play for player, you got so much better players than them for sure. I feel numb on that Hat News with the boxing fan myself. Yeah, man, I did watch a few of his, but I remember staying up late. This was like 2007, I want to say, to try and watch I think it was 7 to try and watch the Mayweather Hatton fight, which I think I did. I think it was 7. Which obviously Mayweather won, but now, man, he was all right. He seems like an all right guy as well, like in interviews and that. When I used to obviously hear him talk about boxing and obviously other boxers and stuff. So yeah, man, bit of a shame. Only 47 as well, man. So yeah, Salah scammed the goal as usual. He was awful. Yeah, terrible, man, terrible. I didn't think too many of your players played particularly well, but again, 4 wins out of 4, 12 wins. 4 wins out of 4, 12 points. You can't really complain too much. 2-2 my prediction. Not bad. I think Man United definitely have an opportunity to try and hurt City, because I think City are going to have to, in terms of like their fans, are going to expect them to push up a little bit, which might allow a lot of space for Mbuemo and Ahmad and them guys there to kind of get in behind and that. So yeah, man. I wonder if City will be up for it after. Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro. I reckon there might be, man. I reckon they might have a little bit more energy. Not to say obviously you need that for a reason, but just how certain things happen in it. Do you know what I'm saying? You kind of want to win it for him. kind of vibe. So we'll see. But like I said, as long as it's a decent game, then that's what you can really hope for, man. But here's Mazraoui. He's got Mbeumo there. Nice little hold-up play there. He's going to fall to Sesko, sorry. Sesko with the shot. Oh, good save there by Donnarumma. So yeah, first shot, man. First shot there. That was kind of a win. Unique how he did that, to be fair. Let's have a look at this again. Nice little turn. He didn't really get too much power on it. But Donnarumma just kind of flung himself at it. So yeah, crazy. What happened to Donnarumma's hairline? Bro, I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe he needs to go Turkey. See him giving the ball away, ball into the area, punched away again by Donnarumma. And here's Bernardo Silva. There's a lot of space in behind here. Is Foden over the top to try and find Doku. Lenny Euro trying to trap back. Just going to go out for a goal kick. He wants a corner there. Not going to get it. That was a good defending, to be fair. But yeah, Donnarumma's hairline, even though obviously the back of his head, bro, it looks like he's losing a little bit of hair. So yeah, might have to do the turkey thing or just go bold and do a pep. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got a beard, so he might be able to rock it. But yeah, man. 0-0, 4 minutes gone. Decent start to the game, to be fair. Man United look like they're willing to go forward. So it's not going to be like a defensive display from them. Pep's 600th managerial career game. Obviously, he's looking to beat Man United after failing to beat them last season at all in the league. So yeah, draw at Old Trafford and then they lost at home. So, and that's the worst Man United team in my lifetime. So it's kind of crazy, really. I wonder if City will be up for it after the Hatton news. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I reckon they will, man. I reckon they will be. Obviously the game's just starting now, but yeah, I reckon they probably will be, to be fair. But yeah. Yeah, I'm obviously looking to see what Renders does and stuff like that as well. Renders, we got Rodri there as well. So you got a few players there, man, doing their thing. So yeah, crazy. Man United did well there to play it from the back. This could be a chance here. Ahmad, ball's too heavy, man. Needs a little bit of quality. I think it's raining as well, but they did very well. I mean, it was a bit risky playing up from the back there, but they did evade City's press there. Listen, I think Man United could get a bit of joy from this game for sure. Just the way City set up, man. Especially because now you got a blueprint with how obviously Tottenham set up as well, in terms of being able to penetrate City's back line. So headed back on. Sesko losing the ball there. Ball over the top, trying to find Bernardo. That's going to go out for a Manchester United throw. You got Dogu there playing as a left wing back. Interested to see the dynamic between Fernandez and Ugarte as well, to see what happens with them two. Because I reckon that might be more interesting as well, man. Oh my days! You got lucky there, man. When yeah, you need to try and get this new keeper in. Do you know what I'm saying? I think you know what it was. I think because they've got Man City away, I don't think they wanted to bring him into a big game. If he makes a mistake, do you know what I'm saying? It's a big game, it's a derby game, so just stick with the keeper you've got already. Kind of sacrifice him really, and then try and maybe bring him in for a low-profile game. I think they've got Chelsea next, and then they might have Brentford or something. But Ahmad nicks it. Sesko's got it. Tries to link it up with Mbeumo, but it's kind of a poor pass, really. City win the ball back. Here's Foden. It's poor, man. Both teams, man, in that kind of midfield area, the final kind of passes have been poor. Renders that was poor, really. Should have done a little bit better. I'm not saying Burnley should go all out, but attack, but they did nothing. Yeah, but I think, bro, that was because of the lack of quality they had. I don't think they tried not to do anything. I just think they just weren't good enough to get past your defense, man. I just don't think, because you look at the players they had, they're all quick, but they don't have any kind of technical, like I'm trying to think of a player, man. Like that they used to have like McNeil, for example. He would be perfect for someone like that in that game, because he's technically Oh, this could be a chance here. Donnarumma clears away. Technically, even though he's not quick, he can obviously do like a 1-2 or create a little bit of a chance. They don't really have any kind of technical maestros in that kind of attacking midfield or like winger area. They're all kind of just quick, fast wingers, which is fine. But I feel like you need a little bit more quality in there to kind of create the chances instead of just relying on like raw pace. Because with Van Dijk, with Van Dijk and Konate, that's like food and drink for them, isn't it? Alisson had a deck chair out. Southampton 2, Liverpool 3 last season. They gave us a good game, to be fair. Yeah, but again, they had obviously Diblin had a good game that game, and that's what I'm saying. You're like a technical kind of guy that puts it all together, as well as obviously having a little bit of pace on the counter attack. I think it's needed if you're going to play that style, to be honest with you. So, but yeah, but it's one of those ones, man. I think in future, again, it tells you like, oh, this could be a chance here. That's a foul. That could be a yellow card, to be fair. Bernardo Silva, he kind of pulled him back there. A little bit lucky. I think he's got away with one. But yeah. If Burnley had a few chances, not many, I got a draw, then wouldn't complain. Yeah, I mean, again, I just don't think they were good enough to create anything against you, man. I think it's more credit to your defense really than probably them, because remember, like Burnley don't really score. They're not going to score that many in the league, man. I mean, how many goals have they scored? Is it just the 2? No, they scored obviously 2 against Man United, but obviously that was away from home, and 2 against Sunderland. So yeah, man, I wouldn't really expect them to score, especially against decent defenses as well, more than probably 35-40 in the league, man, overall. So, but yeah, free kick to Manchester United. Here's Mbeumo on the left-hand side. I'm going to put a decent ball in. This could be a chance for Man United. Mbeumo with the ball in, headed on, and cleared away just about by Manchester City. But that was a good opportunity there. Cleared away again by, I think, Foden. Good touch there by Bernardo. Well, good defending by Agate. And Man United win the ball back again into Ahmad. Nice little pass there. You know what? Man United, with a bit of space and I think more technical players in certain areas, they do look a little bit more threatening now. Only obviously our games are early on, but in terms of like Ahmad and Dogu and Mazraoui, guys that are a bit more comfortable on the ball, I can turn a little bit. But yeah, I think Man United playing this kind of way will allow chances for both teams. It's just if either one have got the quality to do it. We've got Rory says, which one is Mazraoui and which one is Mbeumo? Quick game. Bro, they're both bold. I got beer to hear it. Oh my god. But yeah, I do think Sesko definitely needs to have a decent game. I'm not saying he has to score or anything, but I think he has to show kind of, okay, this is what I'm going to bring to the table a little bit, whether it's pace, whether it's skill, whether it's control, whether it's hold up, whether it's movement. Do you know what I'm saying? I think he definitely needs to show a little bit in this game for sure. Because I don't think a lot of Man United fans or fans in general are like, okay, well, what's going to be your kind of, I say, not signature move, but what are you going to be known for in the team? And again, it's interesting to see from an Arsenal point of view. It's like, okay, this is the guy that we would have had probably now, because obviously Havertz would have been injured. He would have been starting for us. Like, how would have he been playing for us? Do you know what I'm saying? Would have been the same way? Would have been better or worse? So, but yeah, but Man City got the ball now. Just passing it around the back. Bernardo Silva. Dorgu. Ball in there. Cleared away. Oh, Reinders. That's the second one by Reinders, man. Poor again. I don't know why he didn't just hit that first time. Or take a touch and hit it or something. But that's a poor throw by Man United out for a throw in. But yeah. He's Guardiola. Nice little 1-2 there. Doku. Ooh. A little bit ferocious there. And the referee's pulled it back. Here's Renders. Rodri. Nice play there. And Mazraoui out quick, man. Winning the ball back. Nice. Here's Ahmad on the right-hand side. He's got Mbuemo who's on the left now. Sesko's in the middle. Ball over the top. Trying to find Agate with a decent idea, though. Trying to find Mazraoui. You know what, Rory? You're right, man. They both look mad similar. I thought that's Mbuemo because obviously he's on the right as well. He obviously used to have Mbuemo on the right. He's obviously occupied the left-hand channel in the 10 because there's no Mason Mount. He was injured again. Obviously, Cunha went off before the international break. That's a free kick to Manchester City. A little bit of a pullback on Rodri there. Is that a yellow card? Did he give it? Oh, just a free kick. Just a free kick, man. Just a free kick. Clean sheet equals 6 points, 0-0. Yes, that's correct. Now I reckon City will definitely score. Here's Haaland. Good keeping. They want a free kick with a foul on Foden. That was a bit late, but he's not going to get it. Let's have a look at this again. Foden. Delete. Yeah, it's a foul there. Telling him to get up, but I think it was a foul. It was a bit late. Delete. But yeah, 0-0, people. 15 minutes gone. 0-0, Manchester City. Man United. No kind of real chances, really. The shot by Haaland in the first 17 seconds is kind of the only kind of half chance, really, in the game. But again, it is a derby. Normally are kind of cagey to start off with, so no real surprise. Here's Rodri, poor pass there, man. City have looked a little bit sloppy in midfield. This could be a chance for Man United. Just need to play the final pass. Probably should have went the other way, but is Doku with the ball into the area. Ahmad tried to do the spectacular bicycle kick, flicked on by Bruno, still in the area there. And Man City managed to get away with it. But yeah, City have looked a little bit sloppy in midfield. That's a foul by Mazraoui, and that's a free kick. But yeah, man. Big old Bulgarian Gooner, man, in the building. Tops, my man. How you doing? All good, brother. Hope you are well, my guy. Good to see you in the chat. Hope you're good. Hope you're still happy about the 3-0 win. You have to let me know what you thought about that yesterday with Arsenal. But yeah, all good, man. All good. Hope you're well yourself, my bro. I need a 0-0. Yeah, I can't say happening, man, but we'll never know. I'm trying the spectacular bicycle there. But yeah, man, that would have been mad if that went in. Yeah, here's Phil Foden in midfield. Ball over the top. Trying to play that left kind of 8 role. Decent pass, actually, out wide. But no, they've not really got the pace on the wing. That's the kind of issue with him there. Well, it does retain the ball quite well. Here's Rodri. Nice pass into Doku in the channel. Oh, great play there by Doku. Cuts it back. Doku in the area. Got to be goal. Oh, it's a goal! And it's Phil Foden. Philip Foden with the header. Great assist by Doku. And it's Phil Foden. And it's 1-0 to Manchester City. It's a great finish by Phil Foden. And Man City are leading the game. 1-0. What a piece of play by Doku, to be fair to him. Beating his man and getting the great ball in. And then, yes. Oh, I don't know what's happened there. I think he's gone into the crowd and he's took out an old woman. But yeah. Great goal, man. Great finish. Phil Foden 1-0. Great header. Let's have a look at this again. And it's a bit of magic by Doku, really, that opens up the play. Does the shimmy and then does him there. Oh, great skill there. And it's a shot is blocked, and then it's another cross he drags out by his right foot. And it's a fantastic guided header into the back of the net. Ball into the area, and then it's a great header, man. Keeper no chance into the far corner. And I did say before the game, man, Phil Foden did score a hat-trick against these, man, a couple of seasons ago. And he scored again. First goal of the season. And Man City are winning the game 1-0. 1-0, man. Big old Bulgarian says it was a near perfect It was a near perfect performance. Totally domination. Madueke put on a show. Eze showing us what we were solving at left wing. A decision has to be made on Odegaard surgery wise. That yes, correct, bro. I agree with you, man. I think definitely you have to. For me, bro, I don't think again. I felt like this with Saliba and Saka now, bro. Now you got obviously a bit of squad depth and a bit of guys that can come in and do a decent job for a decent amount of time. I feel like you shouldn't really be rushing these guys back. If they need surgery, give them surgery. Look with Havertz as well. I'm glad they actually said, you know what, just have the surgery, man. Don't, because we did that with Ben White last season. Kind of didn't give him the surgery, and then he needed it anyway. And then he was missing more of the season. So you might as well just get it early on. It's still obviously early, August, September. Get these guys the surgeries or the kind of rehabilitation kind of time they need now. So then they can be coming back for that kind of busy Christmas period or the January period. So yeah, man. I agree, but in terms of performance, yeah, very, very good performance, man. Very, very exciting performance across the whole team. I'm glad we actually started to create some chances from open play as well, especially for Gyökeres, which is very, very key. So yeah, man. Hopefully we can continue it. Obviously, games are coming thick and fast, man. We've literally got a game in 2 days. Another one. Here's Haaland. Great strength there on the right-hand side. Haaland trying to go into the box. That's blocked. It's a good block there. The Arteta put in Wanyeri on was a huge yes, man. And I thought he had a very good game. I know people not really spoke about it. They spoke about Madueke and Eze and Subamendi, Mascara, Gabriel, which is Timber as well, had a good game. But I feel like Wanyeri, you know what, kind of showed a bit of things that we've been lacking with Odegaard in terms of like him coming into kind of deep in midfield, but not only just coming into there, actually being progressive with his dribbling as well as passing. So there's a couple of opportunities where he did like give the midfielder the shoulder, which kind of opened things up and started kind of a build up from open play, which I feel like we haven't been missing with Odegaard. He doesn't really do that as often now, maybe because again he's kind of thinking about the physicality kind of side of it and stuff like that. So, and also as well with Odegaard, he does tend to dwindle on the ball quite a lot. Like some of the decisions he does on the ball, he's kind of always 2 or 3 seconds too late in terms of you should just release it a little bit earlier, which I think Ethan was kind of popping it when he could have had the chance of doing it. I thought it was a very good performance from him, man. And hopefully we see some more. And again, that's another reason why I wouldn't rush Odegaard back, because I think you can give this guy an opportunity now to kind of play and have obviously a run of games. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I thought he was good, and I'm looking forward to seeing him a bit more as well. Big up Nisai Remembrance, man. Big up yourself, bro. Hope you are well, my guy. Up the Blues today. Need to see Amarin packed in. Pause. Big. Yeah, that's a big pause, bro. Big up yourself. That's a why. That's a big pause. But big up yourself, bro. But now, man, 1-0 down. And I thought they started the game okay, but Man City had a little bit of moment of quality there, and they look to be in firm control so far. Big ups Brentford as well, did us all a favor. Oh, with the Chelsea thing. Yeah, man. I mean, to be fair, it was offside. I seen it again, innit? I think it was Atara that plays for the ball, and he's in offside position, innit? When the flick on happens after the throw-in. But again, people will say, well, they had the kind of the King goal ruled out unfairly against Fulham, so maybe it evens itself out. But yeah, man. The Mascara, man. Jeez, what a bargain, bro. Fantastic play so far, bro. Hopefully he can keep it up, man. But yeah, 30 mil is crazy how cheap that is, man. And he's coming and like I said, I've been very impressed with his defending, but for me, he's like ball progression as well, like how confident he is on the ball. Always willing to obviously progress the ball from deep. So yeah, man, I think he's had a couple of good games for sure. This is a corner by Manchester City. Corner comes in by City, headed away there by De Ligt. And Man City, I feel like now they've got the goal, they need to kind of capitalize on a little bit of momentum and try and get another one if they can. Scott Parker, you 550 merchant, hold that. Oh my days, man. Liverpool fans are not happy with Burnley's tactics for sure. But again, I feel like he tried to get the draw. He nearly got it. If it wasn't for Hannibal, ironically, it was this substitution bringing on Hannibal on that cost him the game, man. Then maybe they would have got 0-0. But yeah, Liverpool found a way to win, and it's 4 wins out of 4 for them. But yeah, this game 1-0. Phil Foden with the goal, Doku with the assist. And Man City are trying to build a bit more momentum. Ball over the top there. Here's Nick O'Reilly. Doku on his right foot. Oh, it's a good save there. I think he didn't know much about it. He was offside, I think. I'm not even sure, but Renders had a good opportunity. Doku, man, another good opportunity created there by Doku, and this is where you kind of think this part of his game that he obviously needed to improve on. If he adds this to his game, then bro, he's a top player, man. Because again, you can beat a man. There's no question about that. But it's literally the final ball, the final delivery, similar to Madueke to an extent. Like it's always the final kind of pass that it's like, okay, you need to provide something a bit special on a regular basis to show that bit of consistency in that kind of final area. But now he's had a good start to the game for sure. And Man City are kind of growing with confidence after that goal. And Man United really kind of need to stay in the game for the next probably 10 minutes, man. Because they're not really creating anything as of yet or getting it a hold on the ball. Man City are dominating possession. Let me see what the possession stats are actually so far. But yeah, I said I hate Burnley so much. This is near side. Yeah, United are getting slapped here. Yeah, potentially, man. Potentially, my bro. At least Leeds play football, says a near side remembrance. Saw a tweet saying that's payback for the 35 mil we gave them for Mustafi. I hear it, bro, because we got robbed. We got robbed blind for that money. We paid 35 too much. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, Mustafi was a calamity, even though he didn't actually win. Did he win 2 FA Cups? He might have won 2 FA Cups. He definitely won 1. But yeah, crazy, man. Crazy. But yeah, definitely payback for sure. This could be a chance here. Great skill by Haaland. He's had a good start to the game as well with his dribbling. Passes it into Bernardo Silva, cuts it back to Haaland. Bit of a heavy touch. Oh, I feel like Bernardo made the wrong decision there. Kind of should have took it into his stride and maybe had a shot himself. I think Haaland was expecting a 1-2. But yeah, it's a good... Bro, this is actually a bit of a Haaland's game that I think people were kind of looking for. A little bit... Because he got the pace. Just a little bit of guile when it comes to his dribbling, innit? And see if he can try and nick it past players. But yeah, I think the pass was a bit too heavy, man. Bit too heavy, man. Big up the doctor, man. Big up the doctor, man. Hope you're well, brother. Good to see you in the building, man. Hope you're good. Hope you enjoyed, obviously, yesterday's Arsenal win as well, bro. But yeah, big up yourself, man. Hope you're good. Sunderland were the only seriously new promoted team, club in the transfer window. They had a very good window, man. They did have a very good window. Got a point yesterday, I think, away at Crystal Palace, was it? So they had a very good start to the season, man. A very underrated one as well, to be fair. 2 wins and a draw out of the first 4 from a promoted side, man. Because it kind of shows they're going to be difficult to beat as well. I hope they stay, man. I hope them and Leeds stay, to be honest with you. I think Wolves, time might be up, bro. Time might be up. I mean, Villa need to sort themselves out as well. They've still not scored a goal in 4 games. The only team in the all 7 divisions not to score a goal yet. So, yeah, it's crazy, man. Can't fault Parker or Burnley. Sorry, I can't forget. Can't fault Parker or Burnley. It's all about survival. They were close to... Yeah, that's true. That's literally true. This is what I was saying, man. You can't really fault the kind of idea. Sometimes, again, horses of courses. Especially when they're gonna play like that when we play them. I think we played them in like November or October at Turf Moor as well. So it will be similar, man. It will be similar. I'm not mad at the tactics. I just hate that kind of football. No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, to be fair, I don't think anyone enjoys it. I mean, the game itself as a whole, because of how they set up, was dire, was terrible. But listen, man, I think again, certain teams have to play like that for some time. But he's gonna be a chance here. Is Mbuemo. He's got people in the box, ball into the area, headed away though by I think it was Guardiola in the end. But yeah, that was a good opportunity there. United have had some good opportunities on the counter attack, but just lacking the final quality with the final ball. Is Bruno, Ahmad. Mbuemo. Yeah, Mbuemo to Mazraoui. Poor pass though by Mazraoui. And this could be another chance here. His renders. Lost the ball though. Man United have won it back. See, there's a ball over the top there. Took too long, and that's offside. No flag. Hey, Mbuemo. Oh my lord. That is atrocious, man. Jeez. It was a very good run. You got it now. Yeah. Waits too long, man. It was a good ball, but a good touch. And then finish is atrocious, man. he's kind of lucky he was offside. ESP when you're playing, especially when you're playing at home. Yeah, most do. Also, they actually tried to play football against United. We turn up, they turn into cowards. Weak. I know. I think they, to be honest with you, you got to count it as a level of respect, bro. Because again, they know if they try to play football against you, man, they're getting cooked. They're getting battered. So yeah, I think you got to get used to this. Maybe teams, maybe not just Burnley. Other teams kind of sitting deep against you, man, because they're gonna fear your attack, especially if you got Isak as well, Ikitike and Salah. You're gonna get way more low blows, way more low blocks than you did last season for sure, bro, for sure. So yeah, it might be a regular thing, man. It might be a regular thing. Well, in United's current state, yeah, most teams look better than them, yeah, for sure, man. Big up Shay's edit. My granddad brought me a fire stick. I'm watching it live for free, like you. Big up you say, big up yourself, bro. Hope you're well. You have to let me know what you think of the game so far. But yeah, Man City are winning the game 1-0, 29 minutes gone. Phil Foden with a header after a Doku cross, after he did some brilliant skill in the box to get away from his defender. But yeah, Man United have had a few half chances, but nothing too concrete so far. But there is opportunity for Man United to kind of gain some joy here because they are winning the ball in dangerous areas. They're just not being very clinical with it. So yeah, there is a vulnerability there for Man City, I believe, between probably the defense and midfield. That area there, they seem to lose the ball a little bit too much, probably for their liking. But Man United so far, man, they've not been able to capitalize with a bit of quality to even test Donnarumma, really. So apart from that Sesko shot, which was pretty tamed in the first 5 minutes. So yeah. Well, yeah, man. I think Pep would be overall happy with how they've started the game so far. Obviously, winning the game. That's a that must be one of the worst throws I think I've ever seen. Man didn't throw it on the pitch. He just threw it down the channel, down the line. Is he gonna have a chance to retake it? Or is it gonna be a foul throw? Oh, he's lucky, man. He's lucky. That's a poor throw again, really. Back to Man United. And he's gonna go back to the keeper. It's not a great kick, really. Heavy touch. But now decent actually lay off there by Sesko. Here's Mazraoui. Sesko wants an early ball there. Down to Mbeumo on the right-hand side. Into Bruno Fernandes. Into Mbeumo. Ball in the area. Headed on into Doku. Cleared away, though. Yora's got the ball again. A little bit of momentum for Man United. It's going to end when 1-0. Whereas Vidic, whereas Korean, they scored. Just know that Donnarumma will have the game of his life next week. Oh, I'm counting on it, bro. I'm counting on it, man. Chelsea bottled it last night. Arsenal back in second, by the way. That's correct. But yeah, man. But yeah, Donnarumma definitely is gonna have the game of his life for sure. I'm no doubt about it, bro. Bulgarian, man. No doubt about it. Ball over the top, trying to find Sesko. That's decent touch. Sesko! The one handball. Did they get a corner? Yeah. He's actually a very good run there. And it's a good ball into the channel. Looked like it could have been handball. Decent save. I think Donnarumma came out pretty quick. Nah, it's actually his chest. It wasn't actually handball. Tried to just lift it over him. It maybe should have had a little bit more conviction, man. Oh, actually, it was a goal kick. Well, yeah, that's actually a goal kick, man. But first, this decent bit of play there in terms of trying to create a chance. I have a fast stick now. I'm watching. Big up yourself, Che, man. There's gonna be a chance here, though. Big up yourself. Oh, was that a foul? That's a bit rash there, man. A little bit rash there, indeed. But yeah, Bruno Fernandes is going to take the free kick. 33 minutes gone. There is opportunity for I said, I'm 10, remember. Isn't watching it on a Fire Stick illegal. Oh, dear. But yeah, good opportunity for Bruno to put in a decent ball in the area, man, in the box. Bruno Fernandes on the free kick. Bruno! Oh, it's poor, really, man. You got to try and pull it in the area. You can't really shoot from there. I'll be honest, man. Especially when you got all your centre backs up. This could be a good opportunity for a counter attack here if they get it right. Man United are pressing very, very well. That's a free kick on Rodri. But yeah. It's interesting, man. I'm trying to think how Man United are going to score. But yeah, Rodri back after a year. I mean, it was this time last year, I think. The did his ACL. Here is Rodri. Rodri again. Poor by Rodri, losing the ball. Good idea, man. I think that's the way they're gonna actually try and score. They're gonna have to win it and dispossess Rodri or Renders, who I don't think have had decent starts to the game. I think they've been dispossessed a lot. Well, yeah. Big ol' Ahmed, long time, bro. What are you telling me, man? Long time. Hope you're good, my guy. Hope you're good. Big up yourself, bro. Hope you are well. Good to see you in the chat, man. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, man. Big up Bulgaria says, how much points difference do you think it will be end up between the top two and the rest? I reckon it could be as big as 20. Wow. Actually, see, I don't know. I feel like potentially if City can get their kind of act together in terms of having a right structure with their midfield balance, I think they definitely can still be up there. I know they lost the first two games, but I think for them, it's to try and get that defensive structure, keep the kind of top players fit in their defense, and keep their midfield structure better than it has been before. And because they've got the firepower to definitely still be up there, especially with Haaland. And if Foden can get back to his best, then that's another guy that can score a load of goals as well. So I'm not too sure. It might just be two. I think it's quite so early in the season. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll still say it's three for now. This could be chance for his Rodri. Poor man. Rodri, man. Not had a good game. His passing has been a bit meh. It's not like him as well, but obviously this is after the injury too. So that looked like a foul there, but he's not gonna get it. But it turns out to your question, bro. I feel like potentially I think it might be, I don't know, it's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. I think it could be like a 10-point thing. I mean, it depends, again, how Chelsea kind of adapts as well with the whole playing Champions League and playing the league, man. I think injuries do play a massive part. And I think, again, if you've got a decent squad who can kind of cover and help you win games where you haven't got your best players on the pitch, then obviously definitely helps as well. But no, man, I reckon it might be a little bit of a gap for sure. But we'll have to wait and see, bro. You have to let me know what you think. Yeah, bro, been so long. Yeah. Hope you've been doing good, man. Yeah, doing good, bro. I've been doing very, very good, bro. Hope you are well, my guy. Good to see you in the chat, and obviously, your team's doing very well as well. So, man, so big yourself up. But yeah, good to see you in there, man. I don't know, man. City's still a little broken to me. You know what, bro? I feel like because they've still got Pep, and I know obviously they had Pep last season, didn't do very well. I still think they've still got a very good team, and with Renders in there, I think you can definitely add a bit more stability. I get what you're saying though. Defensively, they still look a bit shaky, but I feel like they kind of need a solid defense. I think that's going to be very key. If they can keep, and I say if they can keep, I mean, Guardiola is normally decent for injuries, really. It's more like Stones. It's Stones just right off. He's never fit. Like, he's never fit for a season. Just write him off. But if Ruben Diaz has been fit in seasons before, if they can keep this as their like two centre-back partnerships for the majority of the season, and then keep kind of the midfield fit, I definitely think they'll be still up there for sure. Because I think that's what costs them in the end, in my opinion. It's like their defensive structure in it. It kind of just falls apart, and then you can go kind of get in behind the minutes. So, but yeah, the 1-0. But to be fair, saying that in this game, they played very well. I think they actually played better last week in the second half against Brighton and ended up losing the game. So, I think Man United kind of need, just if they can't equalize, keep it at 1-0, and there's still an opportunity for them to get back into the game. But yeah, we got Armand that says this game's been so boring. Anyway, it's not been the best of games, to be fair. I think it's lacked a lot of quality on both ends. I think Doku's obviously kind of been the difference maker, and obviously Foden with the header. I think Man United, apart from Sesko making his run when he saved it, I don't think they've really created any kind of clear-cut chances themselves, man. And they've had some good opportunities and scenarios where they've won it high up the pitch. And like now, this is another one, giving the ball away again. I think Guardiola under pressure, good pressing, but they're just not, like, they need to be more progressive quickly, especially through the kind of the midfield. A bit of hesitation has cost them a little bit, and now they've gone backwards. So yeah, not a world-class game so far. Mazraoui cleared away. Is Bruno Fernandes good? Good defending there by Man City. Is Rodri? Oh, poor. This is what I'm saying, man. Man City's midfield, in terms of their passing, has not been good, even though they're winning the game. Because that was a simple pass really from Foden that should have been delivered to Doku. They would have been 1v1 with Yoro, man. But poor pass in the end. And yeah. You're a couple seconds ahead of me. Oh, okay. I'll try not to spoil it too much for you. But yeah, 40 minutes gone. 41 minutes gone. Look at that, man. Shots, one shot from Man United, one on target, 5 touches in the opposition box, 37% possession. City have had 4 shots, 2 on target. So not massive between the team. Here's a great touch there by Ahmad. Needs a bit of help. This could be a chance here. Ugarte is Luke Shaw. Bruno, good pass. Luke Shaw into the area. Headed away, though, by Nico Riley. But a little bit of momentum here. Is Ahmad. Ahmad again. Bruno. That's a foul. Free kick to Manchester City. Well, that was a little bit of sustained pressure there. Just a little bit by Man United. But I think they need a little bit more, man, than that, to be honest with you. Yeah, great goal, though. Foden. Rodri behind Bernardo. We managed to get it. Here's Bernardo on the right-hand side. Still 1-0. Man City give the ball away. Here's Bruno. That's a nice pass as well. He's had a few nice passes, to be fair, Bruno. Is that corner or a throw? Yeah, here's a corner. But yeah, final chance for Manchester United here. Final chance for Man United. Let's see what they can do. Oh, messing about in the box, bro. Corner comes in by Bruno. Let's have a look. Corner comes in. Good goalkeeping there by Donnarumma. Punched it away. Very clear. Very good. Ball over the top there. That's a foul. Free kick to Man United. Because of his liability, probably Pep's weirdest deal. Yeah, I mean, at right back as well. Ball into the area by Bruno, headed away by Haaland. And that's it. Half-time, people. Manchester City are winning the game 1-0. A goal by Phil Foden with a header after some fantastic wing play by Doku, man, beating his man pretty easily. And then putting in a decent ball into the path of Foden, who had a great header into the direction of the corner to make it 1-0. And yeah, that's how it is. Obviously, it's finished at half-time. Manchester City created a few half chances. Oh, nothing really concrete after that. Man United had a one chance with Sesko running through a goal, tried to dig the keeper, but it went out for a goal kick. So yeah, that's kind of been it, man. But yeah, in terms of the kind of deal with Man City Bulgarian, yeah, I feel like especially when you're playing them out of position, I think the lack of getting a right back, an out proper right back, is kind of a strange one as well, considering you kind of built off your treble winning season having a solid defense. Kind of feels like the defense is all over the place a little bit in terms of personnel. Pete plays in the right position, plays in different positions. You got Guardiola now, who's been a left back since he's been at City. Been a left back since he's been at City. Even though obviously when they brought him, he was a centre back. Now they're pointing back to centre back. So yeah, man, interesting, man, interesting. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Big up Bulgaria, big up Korean in the building. Pretty even game, but I don't know where the goal is going to come from. It feels like an Arsenal game. Feels like the Arsenal game. Big up Korean. You know what? I feel like you've actually played okay. Your pressing's been really, really good. I think you've pressed them into the point where you've won the ball back quite a lot of times in the final third. It's just your decision making and kind of your actual overall quality in that final third has kind of cost you a little bit. But yeah, I don't think Rodri or Renders had a particularly good game. Both have given the ball away. Even Foden on the ball is giving the ball away without pressure sometimes. So yeah, I think your pressing's been good. It's just a lack of quality in the kind of final third. I don't think you've tested the keeper enough, Donnarumma, so far. So yeah, I think if you're going to score, it's going to be through the pressing. Big up Kurt is a fraud. Is obviously is Vidic. We're still winning this, by the way. Very confident still. I mean, again, Man City did throw a 1-goal lead away last time they played against Brighton. So, and they did last season against Man United. They were 1-0 up. I don't know if it was halftime, but they were 1-0 up, and they ended up losing the game. So, not over yet, man. Not over yet. But yeah, Good pressing, but I don't know who finishes it. City's defense has been good. Yeah, I think apart from Kashnov, I think he's been a bit ropey on the other side. He's given away a few free kicks, but he's not a right back. I think the centre backs have been decent, to be fair, and Nick O'Reilly's been all right too. But yeah, I think you have pressed him quite a lot. I mean, Rodri's not looked the same player, man, in this game. I'm just not used to him like giving the ball away so often. Him, like his touches and stuff like that, man, has been sloppy. Like normally he's like very robust, isn't it? Like he's gonna pass the player. He's gonna keep possession. He's gonna be hard to get the ball off. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's not had a particularly good game. Renders has obviously had a few kind of wayward passes as well. So I think that's obviously due to your pressing. So in terms of that point of view, I think you've done well. I think putting Ahmad in his actual kind of number 10 position has definitely helped as well. He looks a bit more assured. And to have an actual target or vocal point in Sesko, who actually makes good runs and can hold it up a little bit, is good as well. But your chance creation, man. Your actual chance creation. I know obviously part of your tactics is to win the ball high up the pitch. But from you just creating chances from when you've got possession, I don't think you've done near enough, in my opinion. Bro, just spare me the pardon me. Bro, just spare me from Maguire, striker, 75th minute from Harambo. Please, bro. Yeah, he's got to stop doing that, man. Obviously, you know what it is? Because he works against Leon and you obviously won 5-4. He just always thinks he's going to work again. But yeah, you got to just leave that there, man. Because like he does, you've got other options to bring on. Let me have a look at your bench, actually, because I'm sure you've got other people you can bring on apart from him, man, to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? It won't be too bad if he's bringing him on to be a centre back or something. And he from a corner, he's coming up. But to actually put him up front is crazy. I'll be real. But yeah, you got Zertsky you can bring on. Obviously, Mason Mount and Cunha are injured, which is obviously a shame. But yeah, but unfortunately, obviously for Man United, if they lose this game, man, that would be 2 losses out of 4. And that would leave them on 4 points, man. Already, that you would already be 4 points, but no, 5 points behind the top 5 or top 4. So, yeah, it's not ideal. But yeah, still to play for though. It's the early 1-0. People saying Sesko's got to do more. I think it's been okay, nothing to shout out about. But I think the way you're playing is not really kind of playing to how he wants to play. You're not really linking up with him like that. You're kind of just winning the ball high up the pitch and just looking for that kind of final killer pass to get him to play him in or Mbuemo or someone. So bit of a different tactics here. But yeah, it's only really obviously got Mainu as well, and Casemiro too. So you've got a few attacking options there that you can bring on. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see if the manager does it, to be honest. But yeah, if this manager does that again, he has to go. Listen, man, it's a bit spooky, man. Great play by Doku. Just seen the goal again. Fantastic play by Doku. Good ball in as well. And it's a great. I like them headers, man. Them headers that just go into the far corner. Keeping no chance, man. Good goal, to be fair. Man City feel very shaky for real. Yeah, bro, it is down to your pressing. I think obviously it's down to them a little bit as well. But it is down to your pressing. You're putting them under a little bit of pressure. And I know probably people will do it on like Twitter and X. But if someone did like a montage of how many times you've won the ball in the final third in dangerous areas, man, it would be probably about 4 or 5. And you just not made the most of any of them in it. So, but yeah, but sure for the goal, atrocious, man. The build-up from deep has been shaky, especially. I don't know. United need some results. They can't keep pressing. They'll get tired for sure. Luke Shaw's been awful. Yeah, been awful, man. These guys need to be moved on, man. The Luke Shaws, the Maguires, these guys, man. They've been here too long. You need to refresh the team, man. Get some new defenders. But yeah, Doku's probably been their best, Man City's best player in terms of creating chances, man. Obviously, created the one for Renders, who probably should have done a little bit better. But yeah, it's just been more efficient, man. Obviously, they created the chance for Haaland as well. 18 seconds into the game. But yeah, it looks decent, man. Doku, to be fair. Man said, bro, he's a TikToker. How is this man still at this club? It's a disgrace. He's a Van Gaal. Bro, it's crazy, man. Van Gaal, that was before Mourinho, fam. Yeah, mad. But yeah, Renders definitely should have done better there. Good play by Doku again on the left-hand side this time. 1v1 and then gets past him and then picks the player out, man. That's all you can do for as a winger, man. Quality play. But yeah, Luke Shaw has to be moved on for sure. Master Luke Pork is absolutely washed. Luke Pork's crazy. Luke Pork's crazy, man. But yeah, man, second half obviously going to continue soon. Yeah, he has to go. Like I said, I don't care if United dominate second half. If he loses, he has to go. I mean, yeah, to be fair, you were true to your word. You said 10 points. If he doesn't win the game, he can't get 10 out of the first 5. So yeah, that's fair. Fair is fair, man. You said that from last season, from May. So yeah, I hear it, man. I hear it. I just want to stop seeing Luke Shaw, bro. I hear you, bro. But again, and this is why I think I said, like, you're never going to get rid of all these kind of plays you don't rate in the one summer, bro. Some of them are always going to stay and unfortunately play. And again, against Luke Shaw, obviously he's past. I don't think any manager can really kind of get anything better out of him now. He's not good, man, anymore. But yeah, man, that's the kind of the unfortunate thing. And especially when you're relying on kind of playing a back 5, like obviously Amarin does, you're going to be playing kind of defenders, shoehorning them in there when maybe another manager didn't play Luke Shaw at all because he played 4 instead of 5. So, yeah, man, it's unfortunate. But again, still a lot to play for in the second half. I think in terms of your performance, you've showed some encouraging signs. It's not been like completely one-sided. But I think you've got to just kind of be a bit more clinical in terms when you get the ball back, man. Remember he gave away the pen in Lyon? Yeah, true. He's just a bad player. Take away the English Premier, he would have been gone 5 years ago. Yeah, not a bad shout, man. Not a bad shout, bro. Not a bad shout. Big up BBK Sports, man. Big up my brother, you know. Come on, G. Make sure you go over and subscribe to BBK, doing good stuff on his channel. Obviously, watching the game. It says Bernardo on the wing is slowing down City's attacks. Very good point, man. I think BBK, man, I think their midfield's been poor, you know. City's kind of the Renders and Rodri. I think in terms of their distribution, even Foden as well. Kicking the ball out for throw-ins, heavy touches, losing possession. Credit to Man United, like I said, for their pressing, because I think their pressing has been good. But yeah, I think it's been a mixture of the two, man, to be fair. But yeah, Bernardo, and this is why, again, those kind of wingers, you've seen it with Grealish a little bit if you play him like that as well. Those kind of ball retention wingers, man. If you're trying to play in quick transitions, you're right. They ain't got the pace. And because he's quite small as well, he hasn't really got the power to kind of power through on that right, man. But yeah, I think City have had a few opportunities, really. You look at the Renders kind of opportunity, the kind of 1-2 that Haaland and Bernardo did, where I think Bernardo probably should have shot or put a little less power on the pass back to Haaland. So they've had a couple of transition opportunities themselves. So, yeah, I think the game as a whole has lacked a lot of quality. I think Doku's the only one that's provided it in the final third. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, man. But still only 1-0 though. That's the kind of good thing for Man United fans. Still only 1-0. United need to score soon if we want anything from this game. If we don't, and we can see it, I can see Bruno getting petulant and losing his head. Yeah, he normally does get like a silly yellow card. I think Bruno's actually played okay, to be fair. I think he's played a nice couple of passes. Normally people say obviously he's like the rocket launcher, launching balls everywhere, but he's actually provided a few kind of diagonals that have got to the player, like Doku in particular. And I think he's distributed quite well and pressed quite well as well. But yeah, I think yeah, you just need a little bit more from maybe your other players as well, man, in that kind of attacking area. Or change formation. United got a player for a 4-2-3-1. I would sack him and get Glasner. See, this is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, I think if you tweak the formation, because you got Mbuemo there, one of the best natural right wingers in the league last year. Bro, playing back into... I know obviously Brentford play like a 2 up top, but even if you kind of play him in the kind of position he was played with, obviously the support he had, similar to that, I think he can definitely provide some goals and assists for you for sure. Bill Chris is my favorite Hatton memory is see Bruce shaking his head at Hatton at the Mayweather and Hatton press conference after Hatton tried to rattle Mayweather. Yeah, I mean that was a good time. I remember watching that fight as well, man. To be fair, crazy fight at the time, both in their prime as well at the time. Bernardo is there because of all the injuries. Obviously, Mamouche is injured, Shirky's injured. I think is Oscar Bob injured as well. So yeah, true. I think again, he does like to play Bernardo in these kind of big games as well, though, just kind of to retain the ball, to keep obviously more possession. But yeah, I think he's probably going to need a bit more on that side as an outlet for sure. They don't have anyone else. If this manager doesn't win and doesn't get a result, he has to go. You don't get a better chance to get a result against City than now. They have so many injured players. They do have a lot of injured players, man. They do have a lot of injured players. They've still got some good players on the pitch. But yeah, Mamouche is a massive loss for sure. Shirky as well. They're the two big ones who could have caused you a lot of trouble if they had them. No Savinho as well starting. So yeah, there's a few attackers definitely missing. Bro got his players, had his preseason. Sorry, Bro got his players, had his summer preseason last season to implement his plan. I'm getting tired. Listen, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. I can see the Maguire Haram ball soon. I will get tired. Why they interviewing Bernardo now, bro? At half time. It's crazy. Yeah, they need to scrap this, man. I don't see the point of it because the game's not finished yet. So it's like they're not really going to add anything really to depth. Let me see what he's saying. They're happy with the result at half time. He's going to say he's going to try and get better and control better the game. He said he's trying to go in behind, but he can't really be found at the minute. Big old BBK says that Dorgu fella has been good. To be fair, he's been going up front as well. He's been playing quite well. I think Man United have been okay. Bosh, probably sure. And probably the lack of penetration in terms of them actually creating clear-cut chances when they won the ball back out the pitch. But again, it's one of those things because the start he's made, he should have beat Fulham really. Even if he would have lost to Arsenal, beat Fulham and beat Burnley, even if he lost this, getting 9 and beat Chelsea, getting 9 out of 15, he's like, cool, okay, we'll allow you it. That's still a decent start, but he's got to kind of win this, I'll be honest. Because you're looking at 4 points out of 12, bro, which is terrible. It's terrible, man. So yeah, he's low-key got to win this. I can't lie. 1 win out of 4 is atrocious. As a last Hail Mary tactics, what is this? Yeah, he's been very good, very energetic. Honestly, he's getting close to getting sats. Last game, it was a last-minute pen. Remember that? True. They can listen. I said he should have sacked him last season, man. Right? When he didn't win that Europa, get rid, bro. Get rid, man. Get someone in new. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, you decided to keep him. And yeah, I reckon he'll probably lose his job anyway if he loses this and loses to Chelsea. That'll be it, man. They can have 30 shots on target second half, but they don't score. He has to leave. United don't have a bad squad. If you go through the squad results, all that matters now. Listen, he spent a lot of money in the summer, man. He's got a new attack. I know, obviously, Cunha's injured, but you got 2 of them starting. He's got a new keeper. He's not started, so that's his obviously prerogative as well. So, but yeah, still obviously all to play for, man. Like I said, it's only 1-0. It's not like Man City have been massively solid this season anyway. Defensively, they've already conceded a 1-goal lead, literally the last game. So, and I've already lost at home as well. Already, they've already played 3 games. So, both of these things can be achievable. But yeah, I think Man United just need a bit more composure and a bit more quality in the final third. And then I reckon they can score for sure. Especially with how they've been pressing as well. But yeah, still only 1-0. And I reckon hopefully it's a better game than obviously the first half. Mayhem says Korean blood. But yeah. But yeah. Remember he lost to Grimsby. Oh yeah, I've not even spoke to you since then, brother. Talk to me about that. That is crazy. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's mad. The thing is, as well, it's the fact they bopped you as well, bro. It's not the fact you lost. Like they should have won in normal time. Like they was like the better team. That's kind of because obviously any kind of fluke result can happen in it, but the fact that they were the better team is a massive worry, man, considering you had some of your starters on and then you end up bringing all the big guns on anyway. And they're League 2. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, crazy. Yeah, the Grimsby one on top of the league kind of performances as well, man. It's kind of nasty. I'll be real. Man said washed. Man United will lose Bruno next year. I'm calling it. To be honest with you, I think a lot of Man United fans might even be happy about him going, to be fair, just so they can rebuild the team. He should have taken Maguire with him and play him up top as his next team in managers. The Muppet. I'm on the verge of getting very toxic, bro. Yeah, you've lost it, man. Hey, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro. That Europa League final was the time to get rid of him, fam. I'm telling you. And if you're gonna do it, you got to do it ASAP now. like within the next couple of games. It's just trying to save the season. However, the problem you've got is that who you're going to get in, and are they going to be the manager to make an instant impact? Because obviously some managers get the manager bounce, some managers need time to implement their philosophy. I think it just depends. So yeah, this is why it was probably better off, in my opinion, which is what I was saying at the time, just to get a new manager and get them the preseason, get them the players, and then you can start afresh, kind of a new in it. But yeah, you still got him. But yeah, big 45 minutes for both teams, really. Because again, we will talk about Amorim, but Manchester City, if they don't win this game, they'll only have either 3 or 4 points from 3 or 4 points from 4 games, man. Which again would be equally as bad, if not worse, because obviously there's expectation that Man City would be fighting for the title this year. So to get 3 or 4 points out of a possible 12 would be horrific. Remember, they've already lost 2 games already. So yeah. Seska is Mbuemo, sorry. Passing it back. He should have gone this. Yeah, I told you, bro. I told you at the time, bro. Should have got rid of him, man. This could be a chance here. Cuts it back. Oh, good opportunity there. Gone out for a corner. I said Glasner. Yeah, Glasner would be a good shout. Some United fans celebrated selling an honor like they won the quad or went unbeaten in all competitions just for nothing to change. Yeah, I mean, they need to play their new keeper, man, Mayhem, man. Like, I don't understand buying him and he's on the bench. Anyways, I'll be back. Yeah, man, enjoy the game if you can. But yeah, you'll be back. But it's according to Man United. This could be a good opportunity for Man U to try and get a equalizing goal. You've got players in there. They've scored from a set piece against Fulham as well this season already, and against obviously Grimsby, Maguire. Ball comes in by Bruno in a decent area, headed away by Erling Haaland. Good header away there. Back to Ahmad into the path of Bruno Fernandes as well. Ball into the area, cleared away again by Haaland. Another good defensive clearance there. Into the likes of Ahmad. Good touch there by Ahmad. He's got Bruno on the left wing still from the corner. Back to Luke Shaw. Manchester United still got bodies in the box. That's little 1-2 there. Back to Luke Shaw. And Man United just trying to keep possession. Nice little 1-2 there. Dogu on the left, ball into the area, cleared away by Erling Haaland again for the 3rd time in succession there with the defensive responsibility. But Dogu's won the ball back again. Here's Ahmad, nice little flick on, ball into the area by Bruno, trying to find Mbuemo on the right-hand stick. Decent touch by Mbuemo, 1v1 with Bernardo, who's gone back into Mazraoui there on the right back position, back to Mbuemo. And Man United having the spell of possession. Great play here. Here's Mazraoui, defended very well, but Mbuemo's got the ball back. And Bruno headed away again. And Man United looking a bit threatening here. Best probably period of the game they've had so far, if I'm being honest, man. But yeah. Oh, wait, he was benched. Damn. Yeah, he's on the bench, man. They benched their new goalkeeper. New goalkeeper just smiles. We're going to be smiling in the championship next season. But yeah, Man United, nice little switch play by Shaw into the path of Mbuemo. Good touch. Kind of needs some help here. Is Mazraoui going to overlap? Kind of needs a little bit of a combination or a run there. Mazraoui makes a decent run, but good defending there by Manchester City. And it's gone out for a goal kick. I think Mazraoui kind of needed to make a run a little bit early there. Mazraoui's on the floor. They kind of just left him. Left him on the floor there. But yeah. But, that was a decent little spell by Man United, to be fair. But they're going to have to try and go for it, man. They are 1-0 down. They might have to take some risks. They're going to have to take some risks for sure. This could be a chance here for Manchester City. He's offside. Dogu. Is Lenny Euro. Mazraoui. Fernandez is in Buemo. Is Bruno. Oh, nice little turn. Wow. When they're scoring first, Man City, 58 games, 50 wins, 7 draws, 1 defeat, you know. Flipping hell. And that was to Man United as well. They've only lost 1 game. So, but United have started the game second half all right. Oh, Bruno. Seeing as I was praising you, man. Did the bazooka thing, man. Awful by Bruno there. Well, yeah, man. He's only won 3 away games in his tenure, fam. He's been in there a year. I don't know how this guy's still here, you know. I'll be real. On like banter aside, like his record is abysmal. It is abysmal, man. It's abysmal. Man said, bruh. Bro, it's so bad. Three away wins in 10 months. What is going on? Oh my god. Liverpool have won what? Two away games this season. They played 4 games. Oh, jeez. Nasty record, man. Nasty record. Well, yeah. Man City with a 1-2 there. Oh, through the legs. Nice little play there. Here's Doku. Oh, great play here. He's Erling Haaland. 2-0. Erling Haaland with the finish. And it's Manchester City with the second goal of the game. And it's a great finish by Erling Haaland. Dicking over the keeper. It's 2-0 to Manchester City. And is this the end for Ruben Amorim's tenure at Manchester United? Is this the end? Erling Haaland can't stop scoring. He scores again. And it's 2-0 to Manchester City, man. Great finish. And yes, these are the finishes from Erling Haaland. Looks like a half chance. He makes it into a goal. And fantastic finish, man. What a bit of quality. Again, is this Doku again with the assist? Riley. Nice little nutmeg into Foden. And then Doku again onside. Here's the Doku assist. Keeper comes out, maybe makes the decision out for Haaland, but again, it's a fantastic finish from the angle as well. Fantastic finish, man. Shaw, again, can't tackle him, and he's just dinked it over him, man. And it's a fantastic finish, and it's 2-0 to Manchester City. It's 2-0. And it looks like it's game over now. He's not making it to 4 today. He's not Bulgarian, brother. He's not. That's it. Madrid want Konate to mark the bench for them. Knew it. He's done nothing all game. Says Rory, pick up Rory, man. It's over. Oh, Koreans. He's threw in the white towel. It's done. He needs to go. Luke Shaw needs this contract terminated. Maybe, man. Maybe. It's crazy. It's crazy. What a disgusting brand of football, man. You know what? It's one of those ones, bro, where if you're playing like this, you have to be successful. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't not be successful with this brand, because if you're not, you just get cooked. Do you know what I mean? Because, again, it's not like a thing where it's like you see it with Wenger over the years where maybe you weren't winning, but you kind of like the football to a certain point. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the football we'll play was still good, even when we lost certain kind of key players. But when you're playing like this, man, and not getting results, yeah. I mean, you got to be looking at managers now, man, already. Because, again, this would be 4 points out of 12, bro. Out of 12. It's not great. It's not great at all, man. It's terrible, really. Terrible, man. And then you got Chelsea next. Brother, it's long. Oh, it's a poor pass there. Oh, it's giving the ball back. This could be an opportunity here. It's Haaland again. Oh, he scored again. Oh, it's in the post. Oh, is the calamity still in there? Oh my God, how did that not go in? Oh, he's missed an absolute sitter. Oh, absolute carnage. Absolute chaos. Oh my God. Oh my lordy lord. How did he not score that? Let's have a look at this again. It's a mess by Agate. Puts him delete under pressure. He's onside as well. Man, that's a little dummy. Good touch. And to be fair, the keeper gets a little bit fortunate. And then Lenny Euro. Oh, it's a mess, man. It's a mess. Haaland tries to go around him. He does. Haaland's trying to go around. Yeah, it's a mess, man. Haaland. Oh, he can't believe it. How did he not score there, man? That should have been 3-0. That should have been 3-0, man. Must it go something Maguire? I'm disgusted. You can take his and get lost. Brandon Deere is so shit. What a clown. Bro, I don't know what. Start your new keeper. You've literally got a new keeper for a reason because the two ones are not good enough. And he's on the bench. Like, what? What are we doing? He didn't come out and get to it. No need. No good attributes as a goalkeeper. I'm fuming. It's true. This is why you start building from the back. True. What were Arteta's first bigger buys in the moment? We got some money. Gabriel, Partey, Ramsdale, White. He never stopped improving our defense. No, it's true, man. It's true. You got the keeper as well, man. You got to get a decent keeper. Ball into the area. Yeah, you got to get a good keeper and some good defenders, man. Here's another chance here. Doku into the path of Haaland. And Luke Shaw just about saves another another chance there. I mean, it's still 2-0. Man United are still in the game, just about hanging on at the minute. If they can try and get a goal back. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play in Mazraoui. But again, the more obviously Man United go forward, the more gaps in behind. Ball over the top, trying to find Haaland, but he wasn't ready and set. We brought a keeper and he wants to ease him into the team. What? Yeah, bro, there's no chances. Listen, the thing is as well, bro, like, you know, when you've got a situation where you know in yourself, you might not be here for that long for you to be eased in. You need to get results. So you got to just dash him in, bro. You have to just dash him in. What is this clown playing at? No finishing whatsoever. We get up there, no idea how to finish. And please sack him after the game. I'm done with this clown. Take Bruno with him. He's one of our problems. Hey, man, I don't want to be that guy. I told you so. But I mean, the game's not over yet. But even if you win this game, bro, like everyone knows long term, Amarin, he's not going to get you where you want to get to. Do you know what I'm saying? I said it, and I think I said it to obviously you. I think I said it's Colin at the time. I was like, bro, like his inability to get the best out of players that are not his own players. And to obviously adapt to the style, which is not obviously the formation he plays, you're not going to last. You're just going to keep losing games, and then fans are going to want you out because you don't get results. And that's what's literally happened, isn't it? Because you're not going to get 3-4 years winning 3 games out of 12 or 3 games out of 8. Do you know what I mean? It's just not good enough. So, yeah, man. Again, the keeper comes out. I can see why, trying to put him under pressure, but kind of makes Haaland's name. It kind of makes his mind up for him, and a great power to obviously get offshore. And then, yeah, dinks it over him, man. Great finish. But they're the kind of finishes I want to see Gyökeres kind of do, obviously in future kind of either games or years or whatever, where he kind of gets, and I think he can, when he kind of gets slid in the channel, and it's an acute angle, but you can still kind of score from it. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, 2-0, man, and City are a bit more comfortable in the game. I don't think it's been a vintage City performance so far, but I think Man United have just not been clinical going the other way. They've just not punished them, and I think City have done the opposite. They've been very clinical when it comes to a couple of chances they've actually created themselves. O'Reilly's had a good game. Cleared away. That's what I mean. I told you Bruno had to go. He had no pace, no physicality. Should have just took the 100 mil, man, in the summer. Should have just took it, bro. He pings the Hollywood passes as well. This is the clown who keeps playing Luke Shaw. He has also decided he didn't need a midfielder because he trusts Mount. Does he not look at our injury record? Disgusted. Yeah. Mason Mount injured again. These guys, bro, like you need to, they, you know what it is, because and it's true what I said, man. Obviously these are the guys that you weren't always gonna obviously be able to move everyone on, but what you needed to do is be less reliant on them, and that's just not the case. You're even more reliant on Mount because you started him in the first 3 games, and now you're still playing Shaw. Like it's like, bro, at least with Maguire, he don't start games. You know what I mean? So even though he's not obviously overall, you want to move him on. At least you're not so reliant on him obviously playing a key part. But these kind of guys are still in the team. Same with obviously the keeper as well. But even so, man, even with that being said, I don't think you play the brand of football you play doesn't create enough chances, man, from you with the football. Obviously, it's easy to press a team like City who are going to have loaded the ball and create chances from that. But week in, week out, man, you need to create some more chances than you are doing. Here is Luke Shaw. Ball into the area by Doku. Is in Buemo. Oh, great save by Donnarumma, man. Great volley and great save by Donnarumma, man. And Buemo with a volley. And that's why you pay the big bucks for a decent keeper, man. Because he's done nothing all game. And it's a great strike by Mbuemo, but it's a fantastic save. That's a great save, man. Pushed around the post by Donnarumma. Because the pace on it as well. And yeah, man. Fantastic save. Well, substitution by Man United. Kobe Manu's coming on. Maguire coming on. Here we go. Lenny, you're off. No Zerski. Which is interesting. But yeah. Mount is not reliable. Isn't Luke Shaw? By the way, remember he played Luke Shaw and Mount as soon as they came back. He played with his principals, worst manager in modern history. Now he can get lost. Ball into the area. Oh, good opportunity there, man. This could be a chance for a break, though. Here's Doku. Good defending by Man United. Winning the ball back. Got to feed it in quite quickly. He's offside. Get yourself back on side, lad. Doku there, sorry. Why did we buy a keeper? Then he's not going to use it. What is this nonsense? Poor. Pep said it. He's huge. Yeah, for sure. 6'5". And he's tipped it around the post. What save? Fingertips as well, man. Good volley though by Mbuemo. Yeah, great save. Wow, we play pretty football. We lose almost every game. Please pack your bag and get lost. We instead play the Turkish Onana at the back. Well, yeah, man. Half an hour to go, people. Man City are winning the game 2-0. Yeah, Man United brought on Kobe Manu, Harry Maguire. Yeah. Crazy. Well, yeah. This could be a chance. Foden. O'Reilly. Lost the ball, though. Oh, this could be a chance here for Man City. Bernardo Silva. Holland! Ooh. They're getting chances now, man. They're getting chances now. The highlight of your managerial career was losing to Grimsby, you absolute prat. Doing the DJ sets. that pitch is too funny, man. Harry Maguire in 2020. Oh, it's nasty Bulgarian. It's big 2025. Man's bringing on Harry Maguire as a super sub, man. I never understand. I don't know where people can maybe enlighten me or educate me. I never understand bringing on defenders for defenders if they're not injured. I just don't get it. Do you know what I'm saying? Or you're not resting them. Like, I don't get it as a tactical change unless you got a defender that's Beckenbauer or, do you know what I'm saying, that's amazing with his feet. But then why would you not start him if that's the case? So, yeah, I've never understood that. But, yeah, I just thought I'd highlight that. Ball over the top. Dorgu trying to find Ahmad, but not good enough pass, man. Sesko non-existent in the second half. I don't think he's had a touch. Not been involved in any build-up play or anything like that. But again, I don't think Man United are kind of playing in that kind of direction. But No real kind of highlight on the striker, if we're being honest. But yeah, no real joy at all. Man United fans haven't had anything to shout about on that kind of end part of that Mbeumo volley. Heavy touch. That's handball. You're saying no. Got a bit lucky there, Maguire. Got a bit lucky there, Maguire. I said worse than Radnick. Listen, I think Radnick got a bad stick, fam. I think because he said about the open heart surgery, and a lot of Man United fans didn't want to hear that at the time because they knew it would be a long process. He kind of got cooked. Obviously, the results were amazing, but I think he was trying to point out that it wasn't a quick fix. Like, they finished 6th for a reason that season because they weren't that good in it. But yeah, it's crazy. £8 million, great British pounds for obviously Maguire. But yeah, not ideal. Or he's on about Sesko. I don't even know. Andy Cole, why did Liverpool not sign the Sesko? He's better than a TK. Yeah, man, it's not looking great, man. It's not looking great. I think the thing with Sesko is, he's a potential player. He always has been. He's not the finished article. He's not going to come in and start banging in goals. He's someone that you need to build off, get confidence off. The team has to be playing well, and obviously he kind of contributes. That was always going to be the case, man. This is why I didn't want him for Arsenal at the time, because it's like, bro, you need someone that's ready to score goals right away. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially the position we're in. So, but yeah, not say obviously he's a terrible. He's not say he's a bad player. This could be a chance. And Mbeumo wants a penalty, and he did actually well there in Mbeumo. But let's have a look. Yeah, it's not a penalty, man. Not a penalty at all. But yeah, I think again, it's one of those ones for sure. Headed away. Maguire there. Good pass there by Garte into Dogu. 2-0 down, Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes with a decent ball into Dogu's path in the channel. But he tried to flick it on, but there's no one there, man. Obviously, Bruno did the pass, so and Man City get the ball. Ball over the channel. Nice little touch by Dogu. Great turn there. Good defending there by Delit. You got to see now. You just got to fizz it in. Fizz it into Mbeumo there. That's it. That's it. Fizz it in again. And now you've already got Sesko to kind of hit. I don't know, man. Tactically, it's just very awkward, man, to create overloads in the system. Here we go. Haaland in for on goal. Maguire trying to chase back. It's Erling Haaland with the keeper. It's 3-0. He's onside. It's 3-0. He does the celebration. That is crazy. He does the celebration. It's over. It's done. All she wrote. See you later. Whatever you want to call it. It's done. The game's finished. It's 3-0 to Manchester City, and Man United are getting embarrassed. They're getting absolutely embarrassed. And then, yeah, man, crazy. Why bring on Maguire? He's not got the pace to handle Haaland. He's on the edge of the box. You're trying to play a high line, mate. And he's onside because he's in his own half. All he had to do was play it forward. And, yeah, he had kind of no real chance. He had to kind of come out, and it's a great finish, man. It's just clinical. When he's running through on goal, wrap it up, man. And it's 3-0. 3-0, man. But yeah, game over. Listen, Gyökeres wasn't my first or second pick, but I was over the moon when he tapped in the ball across Eze. How many times have you seen good balls with no one inside the 60-yard box to finish? 100% Bulgarian, bro. And you seen that someone did like a clip of I think it was Lewis Skelly against Aston Villa last season. We drew the game 2-2. Literally carbon copy ball across, no one in there. They just cleared it. And yeah, we ended up dropping points. So, bro, there's been so many times, even with Saka doing it, Martinelli to an extent as well, sometimes too. So yeah, man, I completely agree. I think we need to see more of those kind of goals go in for sure, man. But yeah, man, big old Darren in the building. Wagwan, Tops Wagwan, big time, man. Long time no see. Hope you are well, bro. Hope you enjoyed the win yesterday. 3-0 against Nottingham Forest. Obviously, Man City are winning 3-0 here. It's crazy. Man said, yeah, he should F off. Bulgarian Harry Maguire. Man said, I can't believe I stayed up for this garbage. Yeah, it must be crazy over your time, man. I don't know what time it is over yours. But yeah, that's mad. This manager is clueless, playing Maguire. Man said, relegation. Big up Chris, relegation battle incoming, Nasty work. Nasty work. You might be right. You might be right. 4 points out of 12 is stinky. Is very stinky. We need to sack him and get an interim to try and save our season. Bro, the fact you're saying that at the start of September is crazy. But I hear it. I do hear it. Ball over the top. He's got to get sacked after this, man. You're getting absolutely... And I think the City have not been in great form either. They lost the last 2 games. But yeah, man. 3-0 is emphatic. Frankie says, help. Obviously, a Man United fan. Getting absolutely slaughtered there by Manchester City. It's a City versus a lower league team, to be fair. Says Chris. What a disgusting brand of football, worse than Ollie Ball. Listen, Ollie Ball, you see COVID on the Ollie Ball, you were popping it. See that counter-attacking transition with Martial and Fernandez and Rashford and Greenwood. Bro, you were doing your thing, man. They're doing the pass now in the crowd. Obviously, remember, it's a derby. It's a Manchester derby, man. So bragging rights in Manchester, and Manchester City are beating Man United 3-0. Very comfortable, man. This could be a chance here. See, that opportunity there, it was 4v or 5v4 there, and he played the wrong pass. Do you know what I'm saying, man? Played the wrong pass. I don't know who that was, if it was Bruno or Ugarte, but should have done better there. But again, I'm trying to go for it. You're playing a high line now, but it's just bizarre how you're trying to play it with Maguire and De Ligt. I don't know. It's crazy. Here's Dogu. Decent ball into the area. Here's Ahmad. Oh, Kobe Mainu into Ugarte. Out wide. So yeah, manners. This new keeper, this stupid new keeper. The new keeper's not playing, bro. If you're on about the keeper you just bought, Brendan D, obviously you had him last season. So yeah, he's not at fault, bro. Pathetic defending, to be fair. What is he doing? Dumb defense. What is going on? This is the pinnacle of his Man United management career. Sums it up, really. Yeah, Maguire is good sitting back, getting balls out, then coming in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It was a weird substitution anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Because especially when you're trying to push up for an equalizer or to get back into the game, you kind of just keep it how it was. Or bring on another defender. Bring on Heaven, because Heaven's got good pace and he's good like 1v1 as well. So you wouldn't be better off doing that. But I don't know. His decision. No Zertsky on the bitch either. Not to say he will do anything different, but you're feeling that Sesko's not really in the game, man. At all. Kobe Mainu losing the ball there. His good play there by Doku. Well, yeah. Big up Tops. Big up yourself, bro. And big up yourself. Korean. Man just put Korean. That was it, you know. Amrin needs to be sacked. Bro, I've been saying it, man. From that Spurs final game, brother. He should have gone. I'm not even a Man United fan. I was happy that you didn't sack him, by the way. I was like, yeah, I know this guy's not going to be on nothing. I know it. I know it already. I know you already, man. I was saying that he had to go. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, what you telling me, my G? You are back in losing 3-0 to your rivals, Korean. You were right. Oh, it's gonna be a chance. Could be another goal. It's Man City in again. Oh, he's missed. Oh, you might are lucky. That should have been 4-0, man. He's got to go tonight, bro. That should have been 4-0 there. I mean, it's a shambles. It's a shambles, man. Haaland. What? See, why are you playing a high line with Maguire, Shaw, and De Ligt, like with Haaland? But yeah, Render should have made that fall there. I've got him in my fantasy as well. Freaking bozo. Should have scored that, man. Here's Sesko offside. He's given a free kick though. You are riding so hard for Amarin. Says he needs to go. Worst manager in modern Man United history. Amazing principles. Just to get embarrassed. Man said, nah, Amarin in. Korean convinced me. I'm with Korean and Vidic. Amarin all the way. I wasn't riding him hard. To be fair, he said 10 points this season, or he wants him out in the first 5 games. That's what he said, to be fair. So this was his last chance to get 10. Obviously, they already got 4. They're going to continue to have 4 out of a possible 12. And they've got Chelsea next. So, yeah, Rodri coming off. I thought, again, second half, it was a much improved performance by Rodri. I think in the first half, he was a bit sloppy. But, yeah, definitely much more improved performance. And I think tactically, they kind of evaded Manchester City or Manchester United's pressing from the first half. I think Doku's coming off as well. Had a very good game. Potentially man of the match. Again, probably going to give it to Haaland because he's got the 2 crucial goals. But Doku's been excellent, man. 2 assists, I think. And yeah, man, his moment of quality kind of opened up the scoring for Manchester City. So yeah, that's a lifetime contract, you know. I said I would be giving him a chance after the signing of the preseason. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's what he said, to be fair. It should be 5-0. Oh, yeah, he did miss a tap in. Bro, this is what I'm saying, man. Brother, that's a Korean pause. Haaland is saving my hat trick. No changing Korean. Please back me up top. So nah, he wasn't, to be fair. He wasn't. He was unsure. All he said, I can vouch for him, to be fair. All he said was he wanted to give him a preseason and the signings, which he's obviously just said that. And it was going to be 10. The first 5 games, he was going to judge him. And if he doesn't get 10 out of 15, because obviously he wanted to be back in European places, then he should be sacked. That's what he said, to be fair. So yeah, it wasn't a thing where he was going to back him regardless, and he was going to be the guy for sure. But yeah. I said, bro, I was consistent. I said, no backtracking. We all saw this last year. Korean backed it. You deserve this, Korean. You hate your own club. He was backtracking. I said 5 games after preseason, and obviously he's failed, so he has to go. Also, Amanda were telling me about Lenny Euro. That's scroll. Don't put words in my mouth, Jesus. I saw Trent defend Doku all game, concede 0 goals. I'm just disgusted. Sign a keeper and he benches him. What the F? This is what I'm saying, Darren, man. Like, again, you've not got the time to be bedding people. You're under pressure. You need to get results. Like, you just play your best team. You brought a keeper in. You obviously think he's better than the keepers you've got. Then play him. Start him. If he makes a mistake, it's his first game, so go in it. But obviously, you've brought him in on kind of intel that he's going to be better than what you've got. So, yeah, man. I feel like trying to mollycoddle him. You ain't got the time, big man. You're going to be gone before he even makes his debut at this rate. So you better start him in the next game, bro. You know what I'm saying? You've only got 1 game a week now. So it's crazy. He's bringing on Zertsky now. And I think Casemiro, 3-0 down. But I said, you deserve this, Korean. I'm so happy. Hold that. Mainu, good pass. Doku. But yeah, man. Nah, Koreans saw the Gucci and the hairline and fell in love. Anesthetics merchant. That's tickled me, to be fair. Anesthetics merchant is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, that's killed me. I can't lie. That's killed me. Yeah, he has to go to get an interim. It's still early in the season. Yeah, that's probably the one good thing. But even, that's the one thing. But the only thing is, Korean, it's like, depending on what kind of manager you get, you have to get interim that's going to make an impact straight away with the team you've got. And again, maybe a couple of like formation changes and a bit of a good feel in the game, or good feel in the kind of the managerial kind of, and Bremo with the volley over the top of the bar, might actually change your fortunes a little bit. But the problem is he's going to have to come in and start winning. Otherwise, you're going to be like, well... You're gonna, it's peak. It's actually peak, you know. Because if you get an interim, and he doesn't start winning straight away, you basically wasted another season. And obviously, that's Sesko coming off. Still no goal or assist. I think that's 005 or 6, 5. I mean, it's 4 games in the league, 1 in against Grimsby, so 005. So yeah, man, crazy. United nil, Arsenal 1. Start of the season. Some fans were yes, they were, man. To be fair, Korean wasn't. Korean was very vexed with the team. To be fair, he was like, yeah, I remember. To be fair, he was one of the only ones. To be honest with you, a lot of United fans were glazing that performance, saying, "Oh, they were very good." And I was kind of saying, you played better against us last season when we drew. You played way better. That game, you should have beat us 4 or 5-1. Literally, should have beat us 4 or 5-1. You missed some goal. This game, you had a couple of half chances. Obviously, Ray made a good save between them, Buemo and Cunha, but nothing clear cut, man. But yeah, crazy. Euro has been decent. Yeah, Euro's been all right, to be fair. Luke Shaw, Maguire says, come on. Yikes. And even the keeper to extent, I think he's allowed some of the chances for Haaland to be a little bit easier by coming out. But bar that, Korean area gets worse from here. Luke Shaw and the goalkeeper was awful. Burnley played better than United. Yeah, true. Against the reigning champions. Let's not forget how dusty this City team is. I said Surratt has to act quickly and put this Portuguese clown down out of his misery. Burnley played proper ball today. Come on, Haaland. And Buemo! Not bad. He's been the early one, man. He's been the early one, really. That's trying to show a little bit of quality on his own, man. But yeah, just past the post. United didn't even deserve to beat Burnley. Nah, they didn't. I did watch the game. I think a draw was probably a fair result, if I'm being honest. Bro, it's dark, man. It's dark. These United fans don't want a manager. They want a fashion model. Sheffield United start their manager after 5 games. Remember, Bayer Leverkusen sacked Ten Hag after 2. So, yeah. All these glazing from United fans for this stats in the game. And honestly, those stats in the game. And honestly, win you games and points. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true, man. It's true. 3-0 is embarrassing, though, man. In a derby as well. That's embarrassing, fam. Yeah. Amarin has like 40. You were glazing too Korean. Man's getting 5 in out on our blood clot today. Oh, Ross, we got Dari now. My brother. Stop switching up. You were glazing too. That's it, true. We have the receipts. Sesko Fender, Stinker and all. 005. Is that what we're saying? Oh my days. Is Ahmad on his left? On back to his right. Oh, and Bobo's missed the open goal. Oh my god. I think he's got a corner. Has he got a corner? Oh, I should have scored that though, man. Listen, United in the last probably, I don't know. I know the game's probably dead and gone, but they've had a few chances, man. He does smash it at him, but he's got to try and he's got to score that, man. He's got to try and convert that. Oh, yeah. I think the keeper saved it a little bit, to be fair. So I'll allow him. I said, mate, I wasn't. Sesko Stinker and Hawks. Another flop. I know this Tesco guy was a fraud. 0 guys, no competitions. This side's always like this, man. It's always like this. Just crushing on rivals, man. But yeah, corner to Man United. Maybe they can get consolation. And Buemo into the area, punched away by Donnarumma. Bruno! Oh, he's missed an open goal there. Is he offside? Another open goal there missed by Casemiro, man. I said losing to Arsenal at home. Yes, he did. To be fair to Korean, he was kind of one of the early Arsenal fans that wasn't happy about the performance or the result in it. He was like, yeah, I don't really care about the performance. We still lost. We can't keep losing in it. So he was the only one. Hey, a lot of YouTubers were glazing it, man. And the Man United fans were glazing it, saying, oh, we were so well. I'm very positive. And in the spell of 4 games, you just kind of turn around again. Because ultimately, and it's not what someone said, if you play well or quote unquote well and you lose, what's going to happen when you don't play well? You know what I'm saying? When you play well, you got to win. That's the whole point, isn't it? Like, or quote unquote play well. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but here's another chance here. Is Ahmad on the right. United really trying to get that consolation goal to save the embarrassment of a 3-0. Could be a chance here. Doku over the top of the bar. Another good chance, man. Another good chance. Another good chance. All these Man United fans are stupid, bro. I was saying, glad Tops remembers. Nah, he was. I remember. Yeah, I remember, man. He was the only reason I remember because he was like one of the only ones that was saying this. Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone else was like, majority of United fans were properly happy about the performance. But I think you know what it was? It was one of those things where when you play a rival and you lose, but you play better than them, quote unquote. It's to try and get one over the rival. Well, you were terrible, like it was a lucky thing. But it's like, if you look at the big picture, you should be more angry at your own team that you played well and didn't win the game. Like, you need to be winning the games. Look at Liverpool. Liverpool not be playing particularly well, but at least they're still winning. So there's a point where Liverpool are going to kick into gear at some stage and start playing better than they are. And then they will win. Do you know what I mean? Because we've seen how they play. When they obviously play well, they win games pretty comfortably. So, yeah. In fact, some United fans are glazing the defeat. Some United as a club overall. Start of the season, I was very angry, says Korean. Brighton mollywop City in the second half for sure. Losing to Arsenal at home. And City City do have injuries, man. No Mamouche, no Shirky. Obviously, Savina's just come on. There's more injuries as well. In defense as well. No Ake, no Stones. Oh, I mean, Ake's coming on, to be fair. And Oscar Bob. But yeah, Haaland's going off. I knew I should have captained him. I'd picked Salah. I mean, they both scored, but yeah, I made a howler. 2 goals. Remember, Man City, I've got Arsenal next week at the Emirates. So it's a good confidence builder for him. 2 more goals. He's got 90 goals. He's got 90 goals, bro. It's mental, man. 90 Premier League goals. He's nearly in the 100 club. He's been here 3 seasons. This is the 4th season. It's ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous, the rate he's scoring at. To get nearly 100 Premier League goals for the club is mad. I mean, I used to pray for times like these. Listen, bro. Anyone that was around when obviously Man United were doing their thing with Fergie and them things there, to see them like this, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are happy for sure. I'm so angry. Bruno is still at the club. Korean wanted this football. Give Amarin the season. He needs at least 3 seasons. Next weekend, Liverpool versus Everton. Lower league, United versus Chelsea, Arsenal versus City. Good games, man, next week. Good games next weekend, man, for sure. I said 5 games, 10 points. Get lost at the LCF for sure. And Bremo looks like a scrub. Nah, Bremo's probably been their best attacker, to be fair. He's actually trying, but yeah, he's the only one with a little bit of quality in the stack. I know he's not scored, but at least he's trying to do different things. Good couple of saves by Donnarumma, but yeah, man. Maybe you can do it at a small club. Dude looks washed. It's crazy. I never. This could be a chance. But yeah, man. The thing is as well with obviously United. I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. The thing with the United as well, because you've only got 1 game a week. Your United fans are gonna have to just dwell in this until this time next week when you've got Chelsea on the Saturday. And if you lose that, it's another week, man. So yeah, crazy. I never glazed in, bro. Even when we got the results, I said, yeah, this team is getting carried by individual performances from the likes of Ahmad last season. Yeah, I do remember saying that as well. Imagine if Burr had let Arteta sign this POS. I said I will give his pre-season transfer window more than Dogu. Dodged a bullet. Hold on. Let me put that F in caps. War a performance, war a manager, war a derby. That war kills me every time, man. Listen, I don't care if United play ugly. Mourinho double-decker part of the boss football. I just want to see United win. Semenya, Sabozo, Salah, Casado, Haaland, Pedro. Yeah, no, that would be too bad. Now I want him gone. Never glaze Amarin. I stood behind him. He fell miserably. Time to get in. Time to go. Ineos in the mud. Korean in the mud. All over the top. Course it back. Cleared away. Standing behind your manager, I want him to do well. It's glazing. Yeah, this is United's first team. Wow. Yeah, pretty much, man. Right, Cunha. Cunha's probably the only one missing. And Mbeumo is the only one trying to make things happen. I agree. Corinne, you sound like a mutant about stand behind the manager. What do you mean? I'm I'm just tired. I'm just tired of I'm just tired, bro, of this BS. Amrin needs to be sacked and take Farteta with him whenever he goes. Farteta kills me. I mean, back in the manager. I think every Man United fan is in the mud. Yeah, you gotta just hold this one, my brother. I can't lie. It's just one of those ones, man. You just gotta hope that you sack him, innit? Because like you said, there is actually still time to save the season. It's only 4 games. I know you've only got 4 points out of 12, which again, you're already 5 points behind, but there is enough games for you to bring it back. You have got some good attacking players. I think in a different system, with a different philosophy, big up Van Gaal, with a different philosophy, I think you could actually be a decent team. Do you know what I'm saying? I think there needs to be more stability in midfield. I think you need to go back to, like you said, 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-2-1, whichever you want to do. But yeah, I think for me, you need 3 guys in midfield, 3 attackers in it. Do you know what I'm saying? And go from there with a bit more balance. That's a nice little flick by Mbeumo, Izertsky. Good play there. Is Ahmad. He needed the overlap there. Casemiro cleared away. Darren, go trust the process. Yeah, I hope he goes off to this dude's interview and gets lost. United have been like this for a decade. Doesn't matter who they get. Leopards don't change their spots. We got Roy Keane, but that quote, you know. You got to realize the league is too competitive. He might scrape a few results. Maybe you'll get a draw and win against Chelsea. Nothing changes. I won't say see our back yet. Nah, you got to see how they play against us, to be fair, next week at the Emirates, man. Because I still think if Man United had a bit more quality pressing, they definitely could have scored some more goals. Donnarumma had a good game, first good game, made some good saves. But yeah, ultimately, I think leaving Haaland down the channels, man. Suicide. Absolute suicide, man. But yeah, 3-0. It's crazy. That's the test against you and us. And yeah, Napoli midweek as well. Buendia is a disgrace. Man said 14th, you know. We were like, bro, how are we back here again? We're 4 games in. I'm man saying you man are 14th. Oh, man. This is the things I said, man. Like, it's crazy because I remember saying it in May as well when you lost it. Oh, you're lucky, man. That should have been. The thing is, you should have lost this. It's a corner. I don't know why they did that. You honestly should have lost this about 6. But to be fair, you could have scored a couple of goals yourself, but you definitely should have scored at least about. Sorry, you definitely should have conceded at least about 6 goals here, 5 or 6 at least. At least you're lucky. It's only 3-0. To be honest, you've been battered. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And that's it, man. Full time. Manchester City have won the game 3-0. Very comfortable win in the end. Man City could have won by more goals from Phil Foden in the first half and then a brace from Erling Haaland in the second. We could have had a hat trick. He missed an open goal as well as Renner's missing a 1-1 too. It could have been 5 or 6-0, honestly. Manchester City were running rampant. Ruben Amrin only has 4 points out of 12 now. That's 2 wins. Sorry, that's 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 defeats. They have Chelsea next as well at Old Trafford. Who knows? Is Ruben Amrin's going to be in charge when it comes to that, man? But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. The way he let the second goal in because he didn't come off his line quick enough. We're laughing emoji. Man brought up a killer front line and moved one place. What the F? What more can I say? He needs to go. Top only cuts Carlos about Javi Simmons signing for Spurs after Carlos said he was that was the only reason, man. That was the only reason. Cunha, Tesco, and then Buemo can't score. That's a Tesco, you know. If he doesn't go and get the start, United showing less ambition than Nottingham Forest. Cunha injured, of course, but still. Giraffe can't score effing goal. Yeah, I'm tired. Just sack him. Oh, my days. Man United, man. Crazy. They are 14th. They are 14th, man. Only 1 point ahead of the relegation zone, by the way. And only 14th on goal difference. Do you know what I'm saying? If City would have scored a few more goals, they would have been lower than that. Do you know what I'm saying? They would have been 16th, 17th again. So, bro, this is what I'm saying, man. When you look at Man United's fixtures, or you look at who potentially they've got left, or who they've got next, sorry, they have got Chelsea. That's actually City's first home win as well, actually. Remember, they lost the first home game to Spurs. So, yeah, that's the first home win. And now City have won 2 and lost 2. See, they've won 2 and lost 2, man. So yeah, Manchester United. They've only got 2 games left in this. That's crazy. They've only got 2 games left in this month. What date is it? It's like what day is it? It's 14th. What day is it? It's the 14th of September. They've only got 2 games left. There's only 2 weeks left of the month. They've only got 2 weeks. So they've got Chelsea at home. Then they got Brentford away. 2 difficult games. Then Sunderland at home. Then they got Liverpool away. Oh my God. Then they got Brighton at home. Oh, it's long days. Nottingham Forest away. Tottenham away. Everton at home. Crystal Palace away. This is in November. West Ham, Wolves. Okay, they're a bit easier. Bournemouth, difficult because they had a good start. Villa, cool. Newcastle, Wolves again. So the December is not too bad. And then in January, it's not too bad either. They got Leeds and Burnley. Then they got Man City again. Then they got Arsenal. Then Fulham. Tottenham. Bro, your fixture list after this, man, is not great, man. I can't lie. I didn't realize it was that bad. Yeah, man. Hell, I would even bring in Nottingham Forest's manager as an interim. What's the lad? Name of the manager. Oh, Nuno. Espirito Santos, man. Listen, maybe. Big up Kurt in the building says, let's go. 3-0, should have been 5 or 6. 100% agree, man. Big up Kurt, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the game, bro. Great finishes by Erling Haaland and a good header by Phil Foden. But yeah, you guys in the second half, you should have scored at least 5 goals, at least. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. A good performance in the second half for sure, definitely. How's it going, bro? All good, brother. All good, man. Hope you are well. Hope you had a good week, and hopefully you enjoyed the game. And obviously, Korean's obviously not happy. He wants the manager out in the Manchester derby. But yeah, man, one of those ones. Donnarumma, fire. Yeah, very good save from. Made a couple of good saves and was very good going out of his goal as well, punching the balls away from the corners and stuff. I like that. So yeah, very good. Exactly, Kurt. You man's never left second gear. Yeah, I think it is pretty comfortable, to be fair, man, in the end. It's very early in the season. That's the only positive. Only difference between Man United and City is like 1 win versus 1 draw, both 2 losses. Says Kurt. Sorry, says Korean. While United players look at the manager with confidence with what they've got. That Donnarumma say was a mad thing. Says Darren, big up Darren. It's a Donnarumma. Man United fans can hold that for what they said about Foden, mom. So big him up. Big up to him. Yeah, true. Big up Carlos in the building. It says, Corinne, I told you it met. Yeah, listen, we both said. Carlos said it as well, and I said it as well. We both said, man, you got to sack this guy. Bro, we both said it before you actually lost the final. I remember, because we were both like, if he loses the final, you got to sack him, man. Because it's just a waste of time. It's just a waste of time. But yeah, so Carlos says, I told you in May to sack him. I told you in May to sack him and not give him a summer, but you wanted to give him 5 games. And now it's looking long, bro, because now, you're 14th You got 4 points, and also as well, you got Chelsea next. So it's if you don't beat Chelsea, man, you're looking at 4 points out of 15 if you lose that game, or 5 points out of 15 if you draw. So it's looking long, man. And that's why we bought Donnarumma. Yeah, he had a good game, man. Yeah, I thought he was really good. But Man City, bro, in that second half, man, they should have scored about 5 or 6, man. Obviously, just looking at the fixtures, 3-0 Arsenal, 2-1 Bournemouth. Thought he had a good game. Brentford obviously scored in the last minute against Chelsea. Obviously, looking at it now, I did see it was offside. Crystal Palace 0-0 with Sunderland, Everton 0-0, Aston Villa, Fulham beat Leeds 1-0, Newcastle beat Wolves 1-0, West Ham got battered and lost Tottenham 3-0, Burnley lost to Liverpool 1-0 in the last minute, and then Man City just beat Man United 3-0 at the Etihad. Yeah, I take Nuno as an interim and give him a permanent if he does well. Chris, we can't be caught to personal terms. Were agreed with Kudus at the CWC. West Ham rejected, and we didn't go back in for some same for Simmons. I got my info from the Athletic, says Carlos. Saeed is melting down, says Darren. Yeah, I need to try and check it out as well. Oh my god, Donnarumma, a big upgrade to Trafford and Edison. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think he probably will be in the end, man. What happens with Trafford now? Because again, he's not really obviously he's a young keeper. He's gonna want to play. He's probably not going to play the Champions League or Premier League games. So is he going to be happy just playing cup games? I don't know. Man said Saeed rage quit. Oh my! He was one of the guys that was big up Saeed, but he was one of the guys that was glazing that Man United performance against Arsenal at the start of the season, man. As well. So go in it. A bit weird. City versus Napoli on a Thursday. Yeah, I think it's a bit of an advantage or a disadvantage for you because obviously you got to come to the Emirates on Sunday. We play on Tuesday, so. Yeah, I don't know why they've done that. I don't know why we didn't have us play on the same day, so it's a bit more fairer. But yeah, you'll get a draw next week, Korean, against us. We don't beat you guys. Obviously, on about Man United at Old Trafford. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like with Chelsea, obviously now Palmer's back as well. If you can try and get obviously your first team on there, man, I can't see how Man United can get anything. To be honest with you, I think especially with because you know what it is with Chelsea midfield. I think they'll just overpower Man United's kind of formation that they've got at the minute. I know they've got a few good players going up front, but I don't know, man. I think even in today's game, obviously, they only kind of create chances when the game was kind of gone at 3-0. But when obviously in the first half, when they were kind of pressing them with the ball. So yeah, man, kind of a weird one, man. Kind of a weird one. But we'll see. It should be a good game, though. Should be a good game. City playing the Champions League, not the Europa League. Yeah, I mean, we had Atlanta this time last season. We played them. And it was on Thursday as well. And then I think we had City. Yeah, we had City on the Sundays at the Etihad because we had Tottenham. I remember we had Tottenham, Atlanta, and City all away in the 1 week. So yeah, it's kind of weird how they do it. He may scrape a result, but when the going gets tough, he'll crumble again, like here. Meaning he may win or draw against Chelsea, but nothing changes. The manager is a one-trick pony. Yeah, I mean. There's nothing I can say. I did say you have to be versatile in the Premier League. You can't just play one formation, especially when you've not got the best players. Like some of the players, obviously Korean you weren't happy with that we said you're not going to get rid of them all. You're still playing short. You just brought on Maguire. Obviously they're at fault for some of the goals because they're not good enough. But yeah, man, you have to try and get the best out of some of these players. But he's just not versatile enough for sure. He's got to be able to play different formations, man. Carlos says, we've got no midfield, Korean. If we drop points against you, I'll be livid. Listen, I put Chelsea as strong favourites just because of that reason, man. Just because with the midfield that you've got, man, you'll dominate possession. You'll dominate the play. And when you got Palmer and obviously Neto as well, you should be able to create some chances. Obviously, João Pedro's had a good start in his Chelsea career too. So you'd expect Chelsea to go there and put in a good performance and beat you guys, man. But again, I know football doesn't always work like that. But yeah, man, I think I would say Chelsea are favourites going into the game, especially with obviously this performance here with Man United as well. Pep might play Trafford against Napoli. You never know. It's Pep. True. You can't really rule it out. Pep does play players in games where you don't think he would play them. I'm glad you're awake, Korean. Hey, took a while, man, but he's here. Them man making Mbeumo look like habits. I thought Mbeumo had a decent game individually. But he looked like the only threat, really. I mean, Sesko, man, apart from that one run in the first half, isolated, man, didn't really get any kind of link-up play chances. I don't think you're really kind of playing to his strengths, really, either. not really getting involved. There's a lot of focus on like the wing back plays, and obviously Bruno kind of putting it across the goal. But yeah, man, I think you definitely need to improve that for sure. Tops, you're beating us next weekend. I'm not too sure, man. I don't know. I think it depends on what kind of team we play as well. And if we've got people back, I don't know if Saka's going to be back or Saliba or whatever. But yeah, and it depends what kind of because again, the mentality we had with the Liverpool game was kind of a little bit negative. Hopefully, we don't have that for the obviously playing you guys at home at the Emirates. Hopefully, it's a bit more positive with a bit more positive play and that. But yeah, we'll see, man. But I think again, it will be a good game. You've got some good players. We've got some good players. So yeah, we'll definitely have to wait and see how it goes about, man. But you'll be in good form now, or good confidence going into the game after beating United 3-0. I feel like United can get a win purely from vibes. There's no pressure. They know their shit. They'll just play it without much urgency. You know what I think it was? I think for me, yeah, I think with you guys, I think there's a lack of like a clear plan of how you're going to actually create chances on a regular occurrence. It just feels like, I mean, you said it before, it's kind of a moment of brilliance from an Embuemo, like that volley. That wasn't kind of a well played out plan. You just kind of put a ball in there and he kind of just volleyed it in it, and that was a chance. Well, he created a chance for himself. So yeah, I think that's definitely something your team has to definitely work on for sure. How to actually create chance from open play, man. As well. Mitchell is fuming. Oh yeah, your bro, man. Big up Mitchell. Obviously, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, he must be livid. Because you forget, because obviously Man United and Man City, it is actually a derby, and Man United have just lost 3-0 to their rivals. So yeah, I can see why people are crashing that for sure. City have had half of the squad out injured and still slap Man United. Yes, that's correct. That's correct as well. I will have to see Casemiro, Ugarte, Bruno midfield. Yeah, in like a 3, I think potentially they could all kind of cover each other's indeficiencies. Obviously, Casemiro's not really got the legs. Ugarte's not really got, obviously, the ball playing abilities that Casemiro's got. And then Bruno hasn't really got the discipline that maybe those two have. So I think as a 3, that might actually work. But yeah, I think if you don't play a 3, always a 2, it's very difficult to win football games, man. In a 2 in the Premier League, because you have to win that midfield battle. That's kind of the key thing to be able to have a load of momentum in games, isn't it? 0 defense, Kurt. 0 midfield. I think it's an even game. It's home game for Man United. Rubbish attack. How did Haaland not get a hat trick? I don't know how he didn't score that chance, man, where he went around the keeper, bro. I think he tried to get it past the lit and he kind of just miskicked it and hit the post. But yeah. Even Renders, man. Renders was literally through on goal and didn't even hit the target. So, and he's in my fantasy as well, man. So, but yeah, man. Football, says Carlos. I'm actually disillusioned with it all now with the media punditry and bias. The goal we conceded yesterday was offside. Yeah, it was. It was, to be fair. Just to be balanced, didn't it? It was offside. I don't know why they didn't check it. You know, there was a period in the game when I watched it where obviously the Brentford players kind of paused, but there was no kind of VAR check or going to the monitor or whatever. But yeah, man, it's peak, man. But yeah, obviously it cost you 2 points, didn't it? You should have won the game, and whatnot. But yeah, it was a poor decision, man. To be honest with you, I don't know how they missed it. To be fair, because again, people are saying obviously off the throw in, but when he flicks it on, you can see that Atara is interfering with play pretty obviously, in it. So yeah, man, that's one that they miss, man. What does Amrin even say to players now? Yeah, we were shit, but keep persisting with the system, believe. Yeah, I know, man. I think it is the give and take, isn't it? Like, you can say about the players and stuff like that, but you yourself as a manager have to make sure that the players know you can actually produce yourself, innit? Like, the fact that you've only won 3 away games in 10 months is mad. That is so bad. That's terrible. Muniz flopped a skill and fouled Chalobah. That's a foul. Outrage against Fulham because he was 18-year-old English player that scored. Hi, Darren Martin. Obviously on about the Fulham game. I mean, to be fair, the PMGL, I can't remember fucking say that name. But yeah, the referee, obviously Uni came out and said it was a mistake, and they were kind of saying that it wasn't enough to overturn. But again, they always change what kind of what's the word? What the kind of currency is on what to overturn and what not to. Like, sometimes it's got to be really a clear and obvious error, or they won't overturn it. Or sometimes it's like, oh, it's a bit of an error, so we'll just overturn it. So it's very inconsistent. It's inconsistent for everyone, to be fair. It's just not great, the kind of VAR system, for sure. Even like the Spurs game, the goal they scored, that was not a free kick, man. I seen yesterday. I think it was Romero from a corner. I don't know how they disallowed that. Like, they're basically just tossing against each other, innit? So, well, yeah. For a system to work, you need results. That builds confidence and momentum for sure. Champions of the draws with a laughing emoji, says Darren. If City beats Napoli, I might be a little confident against Arsenal, but still think you'll beat us. Yeah, I'm not too sure about the game, man, to be fair. I think it might be a draw. But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see what kind of team we put out as well, man. That's the only thing as well, because again, with Arteta, you don't know if he's going to play more of a defensive kind of lineup or more of an attacking one. Bring in Nuno, sorry. United have a good player for a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. I definitely think you can definitely play both formations for sure. Why Darren keep on being put in timeout? Wait, what? Kurt, I don't have the chest to say that. Farteta may start Martinelli. Euro with the delay, as the two would be good with Dogu. Are you hating Garnacho yet? Obviously, yeah, he was getting a bit of stick from Chelsea fans for from obviously not tracking the runner, but again, he was offside. Clown switched off and you lost 2 points. Says Korean. Trafford might not play until City play against Huddersfield in the League Cup. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what kind of Trafford or Pep's plan it is for Trafford. If it's just going to be a League Cup, FA Cup keeper, or if he's going to rotate him in the Champions League. I'm not too sure. I'm loving Garnacho, Korean. His cutbacks are cash money. 40 million bargain. Wait, what? Speaking of Amarin, better be praying he finds a new club. He should have healed his own advice to Garnacho. Muppet. Korean take Arteta. Hell nah. I want to progress. Carlos keeps on putting Darren in timeout for some reason. Wait, what? At least you'd get second. Kurt, you're a snitch, man. Can't be trusted. Wait, why are you putting him in timeout? What did Darren say? Your best decade. Nah, because obviously I'll keep you 27 and be a snitch. Nah, because Darren was blaming I think he was blaming Kurt, I think. I'm confused, man. Your best decade, mostly with Arteta, has been worse than United's second all the managers. Yeah, trophy wise for sure. All that matters is cups and results. Man said you're a snitch. That's killed me. That's killed me. Man said you're a snitch. Bro, I didn't even, obviously I can't see who's getting blocked on time now on the stream to get it. I can't see on my end, so I can't tell in it. But yeah, that's mad. Flipping now. Big up Darren anyway. But yeah, man. Obviously, yeah, crazy man. Obviously, Erling, Haaland won man of the match. But yeah, he's obviously gassing up Donnarumma, saying he was good as well. But yeah, that's it. And Roy Keane's livid. He's fuming. But yeah, 3-0, man. Crazy. Does Amarin get more time? Do you think that's going to be his last game, guys? Or do you think he's probably going to get some more games? Obviously, like I said, and they've only got 2 games this month after, obviously, they got knocked out by Grimsby. They've got Chelsea next week, 5:30. And then they got Brentford the week after. So if they don't get, they've got to get maximum points, man, surely. Otherwise, he's got to get sacked. Like, it's a mad one, really, to be fair. I'm just having a look at the table now, yeah. Obviously, it's Liverpool first with 12 points, Arsenal second with 9, Spurs, we've got 9, third, Bournemouth, 9, Chelsea are 5th with 8, Everton 6th with 7th, Sunderland, Man City are now 8th with 6. Obviously, it's only early games, only 4 games gone. But you look at Man United, 14th with 4 points. Obviously, West Ham are 18th with 3 points. So, brother, it's dark. It's looking dark, man. It's looking dark. It's looking dark, man. Man said Topsy's laugh. Nah, nah, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's the snitching allegations, fam. Oh, it's crazy. Just know I don't ban or time out anyone. This is just for immunity from timeouts. Okay. Yeah, no, I hear it. Snitching in 2025, nasty work. The Kurt says, obviously, Carlos. 2025 kills me. Anyways, I'm here to take it. Very disappointed, but Amrin has to go. Thank you for your time, but it's time to go. Yeah, I mean, you know what? It's one of those ones where at least with like a Ten Hag or a Mourinho or, I mean, Ollie not so much, but at least with them, man, they left with the trophy. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, Amarin's just kind of embarrassed you, man. Especially when you lost the Europa League final to Spurs, and then you just carried it on this season, man. So yeah, man. Terrible defeat. That Grimsby one, boy, that was dark. I feel like you man have not been cooked about that for enough, bro. Because you lost to Lee to Grimsby. He's nuts, especially after spending so much money on your attack. He's not, and they all played. They all either started or came on. Yeah, crazy. He got Chelsea based on how incompetent Inosa. Oh, he'll get Chelsea. Sorry, he'll get the Chelsea game. Yeah, probably. Probably. There might be a few whispers or rumors that he might be under pressure probably this week, but I feel like he'll probably get that game. On a real though, Amarin looks depressed, bro. He's been looking depressed, even from the last season, man. He's been looking stressed, bro. The fact he's coming out in the interview saying he needs to either I'll go if they want me to go, or I'll leave. I won't get that compensation, brother. He wants the cut. He wants the cut for sure. But they're ambitious. He loses his job tonight, sacked in the morning. Yeah, for sure. I agree, man. I agree. Ain't Aston Villa not in the Europa League? Yeah, they are, bro. They are in the Europa League. Again, they need to, bro. They've got 2 points, no goals, no wins. Do you know what I'm saying? They're 19th at the minute, man. Only Wolves have got less points than them so far, so they kind of need to get their act together as well, man. They've not scored one goal yet. It's mad. I know they've got 2 clean sheets as well, but boy, they should have lost to Everton as well from what I've seen from the highlights. So yeah, man. Man said somebody should check on him. Man said we've got a Randall in the chat. Miss Finster, if you know about Recess, you know. Big on Recess, man. That used to be I used to love that show, man, when I was a kid. Yeah, it's embarrassing. I'm disheartened. Dischanted, sorry. Yeah, it was very dark, man. What I don't understand is why is he coming out with the nonsense? Villa 19th, Yeah, crazy as well. I will go if they want me to go. What is the... I don't know, man. I don't know if he's trying to get sympathy. I don't know if he's trying to get... when obviously managers come out and try and get like the fan support, like, oh, he's taking accountability. That kind of vibe. Oh, he knows he's not doing very good. Let's back him because he's... maybe that's the kind of angle he's going at, because I don't understand. Because again, if a guy wants to leave, he'll just cut. Do you know what I'm saying? He won't say, if you want me to go, I'll go. Because you're still not kind of making a decision. Like, if you're saying, listen, I'm out of here, I'm not ruining my reputation any more than I need to, I'm just going to leave. Do you know what I mean? I'm not the right fit for this kind of project. Which would in my opinion, he should have done that in the summer, innit? He should have just left himself. Obviously, people, because again, his contract ain't that long anyway. I'm sure it ends at the end of the season. I'm sure it was only like 18 months or 15 months or whatever it was. It was like last season, obviously this season, and then they were going to review it. So, yeah, it wasn't like a long contract anyway. Do you know what I mean? But, yeah, man. It's crazy. I think Amarin even realizes he isn't going to get another big job. This was the one opportunity Eminem talks. That's funny. The one opportunity Eminem talks about. I hear it. Yeah, I mean, he has damaged his reputation a lot, bro. Like, he has a lot. Because, again, the thing is as well with him, like, I think he had 2 things, obviously, going from Sporting. Yeah, the fact he was winning, obviously, league titles. He brought them from a position where they were competing from against, like, Porto and Benfica, and he got them into a top level. Fair play. And also the brand of football in terms of it being unique. It's a kind of unique kind of formation. The football was obviously producing a lot of goals in that league. That was getting him obviously into the Champions League. So all of that was kind of 2 things together. And now with that obviously stint at Man United, he's obviously not getting results. You're losing a lot of games. The formation and the football is not very good to watch. There's no kind of clear plan. Even some of his management skills, you can kind of question how he's dealt with certain players, like Kobe Mainu, for example. Under a new manager, he could be again another kind of lease of life because he's only young still. So yeah, man, I feel like a lot of his reputation has definitely been hampered with this kind of stint. So maybe you're right, man. Maybe you're right. Carlos says, he wants to get sacked. Easy peas. Easy peas. Yeah, maybe. I mean, But the thing is, his contract runs out at the end of the season. I'm sure it does. So it's not like he's going to get a bag of money. But yeah, maybe it's kind of thing where it's like, now you got to sack me kind of thing. Where's Matty Cash? He's been scoring goals for Poland. I don't know. I feel like he fell out with Emery. I feel like a few players, him, Watkins, is another one. I read in the summer that they've all kind of fallen out with Emery a little bit. That's why people are kind of suggesting that I think Martinez might have been one. That Villa players are kind of down tooling to get him sacked. So I don't know, man. He's talking like Mourinho endgame. Yeah, legit, man, legit. Cashinov is City's best centre. But how do you think he played today, bro? I thought again he looks a bit. Sometimes in obviously a right back he looked a bit uncomfortable. But I think he improved in the second half. Just having a look at Haaland's goals. I would be depressed too if he was touted as the next Pep Guardiola, which he was. He was linked with the City job when like Pep wasn't going to sign an extension, and obviously got linked with the Liverpool job, and then went for Slot instead. To being United's worst ever manager in modern history. Crow. When you say it like that, it's mad because obviously when you look at the stats, lowest points tally, lowest goal tally, being knocked out by Grimsby, like there's loads of stats he's got, man. It's crazy. Well, yeah, I don't wish him any ill will, obviously, but he's way over his head, out of his depth. Yeah, I just think he was just the wrong type of manager to get for this situation you were in. You kind of needed someone that was a bit more experienced, probably knew the league a little bit better, and wasn't so what's the word? Wasn't so just fixated on one kind of formation. You kind of needed someone that was a bit more flexible, and so you can obviously make certain players work for the time being, even if they're not good enough long term, just to try and get some results to obviously keep the pressure off a little bit, and then you can kind of move them on. But because with him, he just needs the certain types of players in it and certain type of systems. So yeah, speak. Amarin will cook in Serie A. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Listen, managers fail miserably at one team and then they go to another team and then they can reinvigorate their kind of season. I remember, I think Emery had a spell in I think it was Turkey, and it was terrible. And then obviously he went to, I think, Seville afterwards, and then when won the Europa Leagues and that. So yeah, man, not every kind of managerial career or move is a success, isn't it? But Prem, you got to have more than one system. If you default system is back five, then you are in. Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure, man. I think, again, you got to, and this is why you got to big up Conte for winning, obviously, the Premier League. I think he's the only manager to do it, win the Premier League with a back five. But yeah, man, it's a very difficult formation to kind of be highly successful from in a consistent basis, isn't it? Just because, again, you lose that kind of midfield stability or kind of control where you've only got two people instead of three that people obviously normally have in there. So yeah, man, it's a difficult one, man. It's a difficult one, and the fact he wasn't able to adapt as well is definitely a worry for sure. The crazy thing is, it's so early in the season that Aston Villa could bounce back if they get another manager and revamp. Yeah, listen, anyone, I hear it. Kind of sacking the managers like now. I kind of do hear it because it's very, very early. You don't want to get to November, December, and you're kind of stuck in the kind of same kind of position, man. If you're gonna make a managerial change, just do it now, innit? While, like you said, there's enough time to kind of come up the well, yeah, it's crazy. I'm glad City didn't get Amarin in the end. Yeah, for sure. For sure. He should have been more practical. Who do you want next? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if Pep's going to leave this season. Obviously, his contract runs out as well himself. So, and obviously, he's done the 10 years that he wanted to do. So, be interested to see who City do get next. Play 4-2-3-1, then transition to 3-4-3 this season. Nothing about his time at United inspires any confidence. He has no aura. I'm obviously on about Amarin. I can see Maresca walking. So City 2026. Oh, really? How come? Amarin would have made Rodri turn into Jay Spear. Jay Spear. I hear that name in a minute. Jay Spear, Bring in the big man Mourinho. Hey, he's available, fam. He's available. You know what? Just to see him back in the frame, that would be joke. That would be jokes. Back at Man United, yeah? Say less. Oh, I said more back and Pog back. If you know, you know. Maresca, no thanks. Says obviously Kurt. Conte started in the back four. We got cooked, turned it into back five, smoked the league. Yeah, it's that Lewis, that Arsenal game, innit? That 3-0 at the Emirates, man. That was the last game he played in a four. And then yeah, back five, he won it, man. 4 games out of 38. 34 games remaining. Man says, nah, bro, you can't suck Emery. Nah, honestly, bro, I feel like I can't remember where I read it, man. I did read that apparently they are down tools in it. Like all the players, bro. Like a lot of them wanted to leave the club, but obviously the club, I think, didn't have the kind of the money to replace a lot of them because of PSR issues. So they needed obviously to sell them first and then get obviously players in. So that's why they've started the season not very good, man. I still think he's a good manager, for sure. But yeah, and again, he can turn it around. It's still early days, but yeah, that's kind of the situation I read. So maybe it might be a case where the players are trying to get rid of him to sack him, man. But they've got Sunderland away next, which again is difficult. They've got Brentford in the League Cup on Tuesday. Oh, so is that what so they're doing League Cup games and Champions League games? Fair. But yeah, they've got Sunderland next week, bro. And then Bologna in the Europa League at home, and then Fulham at home. So he's gonna have to get a couple of wins this month, man, for sure. And a couple of goals as well. Because yeah, it's crazy, man. But they've actually had a decent. The thing is as well, that's probably disappointing for Villa, is that they actually had a easy-ish run, like start of the season. They had apart from Newcastle's pretty difficult, to be fair. They got Newcastle at home, Brentford away, okay, cool. Crystal Palace at home, Everton away, Brentford, Sunderland away, Fulham at home. Then they've got Burnley at home, then Spurs away, cool, and then Man City at home. So that's when it probably starts. They're playing someone called Go Eagles. Go Ahead. What the? In the Europa League, they're playing someone called Go Ahead Eagles. Who the hell are they, bro? Go Ahead Eagles. That cannot be their actual team name. Go Ahead Eagles. What? I'm looking at their fixtures now, innit? What country they're from, man? Oh, they're in the Eredivisie. What? And Go Ahead, they're called Go Ahead Eagles, bro. I've never heard of this team in my life. What a random name to have for your team. that feels like a phrase, not an actual team name, but whatever. But yeah, they've got them in the Europa League anyway. But yeah, man, I do rate Emery as a manager, but yeah, I think sometimes the managers obviously get sacked because the players want them gone in it. So yeah, very long ahead. Just sack the manager so he can get a job. Sorry, he can get a holiday before he starts a new job. Who would you want then? So you got Mourinho. I think you mentioned Glasner as well. Nuno, Santos, interim Mourinho, run it back. I said, no way I'm letting Bob go back to the racism of Manchester. Get him playing the piano or the trumpet. Mourinho, listen, see the PR around it would slap. It would slap. I don't know if your fans long term would like it, but it would slap though. It would slap. No, I mean, I'm saying Mourinho as interim. Then United re-signed Pogba and started back to Pogba. You know what would break the internet if United brought back a Sir Alex and made a promo? Sir Alex, man. Now that would be fire. It's the Dutch team. Okay. Ten Hag managed them. Man name. I've never heard of them before, to be fair. But yeah, man. Why is the Europa League becomes... Bro, I don't know, man. I actually don't know. I actually don't know, fam. Like... I don't know why it's become so bad. It's weird. I mean, I know obviously the fact that Champions League teams don't get brought down into them obviously affects the quality a little bit as well. But bro, like some of the teams I've seen in there, like I never even heard of before, never seen before. It's crazy, man. To be fair, it's crazy the drop off. Like I said, I think I seen it was up to stat that said, I think it was Aston Villa and Forest are in like the top 3 to win it. I think it was them two, and Roma are like the favorites from like the bookies and obviously people doing like statistics or kind of predicted kind of results to actually win the whole thing, because there's not too many bigger teams than them 3 in it. Like, and before you would have like Atletico Madrid in there one year. Borussia Dortmund used to be in it all the fucking time. Liverpool obviously they're not in it now, etc. This last kind of like 10 years, obviously Arsenal had a period where they're in it a lot as well. But yeah, there was a load of kind of teams in there. Juventus was in it a couple of years. Inter Milan, obviously, they got to the final with Conte as well. Seville obviously was always in it too. And it just seems like all of these kind of teams are just either not in Europe at all or just in the Champions League now. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how it's turned. I said, what is that? I said, go ahead, Eagles would beat United. It's because they changed the format. Yeah, from the 2 teams to go into Europa. They want to give every single team European football, which obviously makes the worst quality. Yeah, true. I think, yeah, that's a good point, to be fair. Bro, I would take a go ahead Eagles manager just to get this manager out. Man, you've had enough. You've had enough, big man. You've had enough. I hear it, though. I hear it. But I don't know, man. I think in terms of you, man, I think, yeah, you've got to just try and see if you can try and get someone in that can obviously steady the ship, be a bit more versatile, and then go from there, man. Because I don't know, man. It just seems like you're going from one manager to another at the minute. It's peak. It is peak, but we'll see what Ineos does, man. We'll see what Ineos does on a long-term basis, man. But yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. Kind of crazy, man. But yeah, big up everyone that's tuned in, man. It's been another fun stream. Obviously, Man United have lost the game 3-0 to Manchester City in the Manchester Derby. So the RIP Ricky Hatton, who obviously passed away today or was found today. Did a tribute for him, obviously, at the start of the show. But yeah, man. Good stream, man. Good stream. And obviously, Man United play again next week against Chelsea. Sorry, I'll obviously do a watch along for that. But yeah, in the week, I'm going to be doing some watch alongs as well. I'm going to be doing on Tuesday, obviously, the Arsenal game against Athletic Bilbao. So make sure you tune in for that. Then on Wednesday, Bayern Munich versus Chelsea. Got to do that game, man. That should be good. Nicholas Jackson against his current team, former team. I don't know how you want to call it. But yeah, that should be good. We obviously Harry Kane as well. And then obviously on Thursday, Newcastle versus Barcelona, man. So yeah. Champions League on a Thursday night too. So yeah, jam-packed with all our watch-alongs, man. So yeah, looking forward to that, man. So make sure you guys tune in for that, man. It's a 10-pack. Listen, Ten Hag's available, Ollie's available, and Mourinho's available. So yeah, you can pick which one you want to do. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. But yeah, man. But big up everyone else who tuned in. I'll be back on Tuesday for that Arsenal game in the Champions League. But yeah, until next time, people don't hate to play a game. Until next time, I'm out, man. Peace and love.